Hey y'all, TGIL. How's everybody doing? Hey Chakra King. Hey Reed. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey everybody in the clouds. Child, I realize there's a lot going on, but y'all know I had to come on and get my little commentary out, okay? Hey Miss Creole, how you doing? Thank you for putting my title in the chat, Dr. Creel. I appreciate you, girl. I hope you had a good birthday. I hope you guys are going to enjoy your weekend. Honey, fall is coming. This is my time of year, okay? Arguing about it, Bill, but listen, I heard that. I heard that. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. That's awesome, right? So, y'all, hey, Miss B, how you doing? I heard your commentary this morning, Reed. I was like, oh, okay, let me find out what's going on. Hey, Miss Sandra, how you doing? Hey, Ray Lewis, how you doing? Child, from what I gather, look. Do y'all realize? Look, this is my observation, right? I'm gonna do a read, right? This is my conspiracy. And Reed, like I said, I heard your video this morning. Honey, welcome to the club of doing your own thing, your own way. Because when you do your commentary your own way, yes, some people might not like it. Cause and some people might. It all just depends on where your commentary leads you. But it is what it is. So I feel you on that, child, right? But I heard you this morning. I said, oh, she sound like me. I said, I know that's right. So anyway. I ain't got time to do that so-called networking and growing up and child. Anyway, I ain't got time to do all that. I'm too old for that. But anyway, uh, so child, it's been a lot going on. Okay, now let me give y'all my observation of things. Right, so y'all know, I like me a good conspiracy theory like redo. Put a little sauce on there and one story. Ain't nothing going on with that, right? They keep getting mad at you, honey. They stay mad at me, Reed. I don't give a damn. I say what the hell I want to say. It's my channel. As long as YouTube is accepting what it is that I say, I am good with it. Okay, my commentary is my commentary. It is what it is. Okay, so anyway, uh, so here's the thing, right? So I guess everything came to a head last night. So I went and read about through a couple of videos. Now I can't get everything. I can just get what was important to me, right? You know how they say, eat the meat and chew up and throw away the bone or whatever. So this is my version of the things going on. Now, first, it's a couple of things I didn't know either, right? First, so I hear that Treecy and Lemon done broke up, right? So they finally done fell out. I heard Treecy say just cause you was paying for something don't mean that you can talk to me any kind of way, blah, 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 blah. Right? So my thing is, he been talking to you any kind of way. And I guess last night it just touched the nerve, right? And Treecy also talked about how she had put $100 down on like maybe the plane ticket or the trip or something. And then on Jay Wilson's, I heard something about Lemon saying he wanted his $250 back from Treecy, and people was arguing, and I heard Max up there arguing with Pizarro. Hey, Mia, Mia, how you doing? Right? Yeah, Ray Lewis, right? But here's my thing, and some people saying that Treecy need to get a man the $250 back in the first place. The man volunteered the money, right? So I also heard that he said that he didn't think things was gonna be so expensive. I'm thinking, how? Why would you think the things that you promised these people were not going to be so expensive? Like I'm trying to make it make sense, right? Okay, Miss Creole. I'm trying to make it make sense. Y'all please hit the like button, right? I, how did you think they weren't gonna be so expensive? Well, like, what you gonna think it's gonna be $10, $20? Like, for these, you the one kept promising everybody everything, and all of this and all of that, right? And so they say, he said he wanted his $200, $250 back from Treecy, and then some. I don't know who it was that said Treecy said get it back in blood. I think somebody else said she wasn't talking about that after he sobered up. Right. Why would you volunteer to fund other adults on the trip anyway? Honey, it is a trip. Okay. If you can't afford to go on the trip yourself, then you don't need to go. Okay. You never had plans on playing they apply, but exactly. That's what I feel. Right. So anyway, whether he spent or a cent or however Tracy got his $250, and he saying he wanted back. Look, that wasn't a loan. He volunteered those monies, and I wouldn't give him nothing back. And if she did tell him to get it back in blood, that's what I would have told him. Okay, is the money a gift or a loan? Ty hat what? Does Oh God, I guess that doesn't make a difference. Well, he volunteered the money, so in my opinion, it wasn't a loan. So if you volunteer it, then you don't owe nobody nothing, and he would have to get it back in blood. Okay. So I don't know why people are going around saying that the girl scammed him. He scammed his damn self because he was the one volunteering. He big Willie style. He big money, right? Yup, Tracy crazy. She give him anything back. Anything. All that drama she got to take over there. Girl, look at here. Hey, true black cheater. Keep that money for every time that he was disrespecting you over there, right? Okay, you deserve that money and more, right? He needs to stop bragging about his money. Absolutely. And he was the one volunteering the money, so I'm confused about that. I don't understand what the fight is about, right? I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Child, hey Kimberly says, when a play goes wrong. Yeah, that's right, when a play goes wrong, right? And so anyway, in my mind, she don't owe him nothing. All right. I don't give a damn. Right. So anyway, that's how I feel about it. So, and I'm not really sure what Pizarro and Max Boogie was over there fighting about. But honey, I went to Jay Wilson's. They had popped off on Jay Wilson's, and Pizarro had that big boom ass mic, and she was arguing with Max Boogie. I'm thinking about the money situation, and then Pizarro was like, "You're not gonna disrespect me in my own sector," and then Max went in on her, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good little fight right there." But my thing is, why? I mean, like, do you realize that Pizarro has inserted herself in this whole thing? She don't have nothing to do with nothing in the first place. So, I mean, but it's commentary. It is what it is. Everybody pick a side. You know what I mean? I still don't understand what Max and Pizarro was fighting about. And I wish somebody could explain it to me because neither one of them was going on the trip, right? So I'm just trying to make it make sense on that part, right? But I don't get it. Can y'all tell me what they was fighting about down in the thing so I can understand it? So anyway, but then again, I didn't listen to the whole video. I read about through because they said they was fighting. I forgot which channel I heard it on that they was arguing. But okay, child. But okay. So anyway, here's the thing. Here's my theory though, right? Now, if y'all notice, for the past couple of days, it seems like Ness has been more worried about Lemon's trip than her own trip, and been more worried about Lemon's trip than Lemon, right? So I heard, y'all please hit the like button, please share the video if you could, right? So I heard that she got disinvited once again to the trip, right? JW said the doors of the church are open. Come to out, child. I mean, that ain't telling me nothing, Kimberly. I'm just trying to figure out why they were so heated about Lemon's trip and ain't neither one of them going. That's all I want to know. Okay. So anyway, uh, yeah, it seemed like she been more worried about his trip than he worried about it. You know what I mean, or whatever. Definitely more worried about his trip than he worried about hers. Right now, that's how I see it. Right. But my thing is, do Lemon realize that Ness been manipulating him? Because I heard that him and she been hyper focused on Treecy, right? But Ness, you can't run. They been had beef for you. I know they been had beef, so I guess it was just, time to go head to head over or whatever, right? I don't know, child. But anyway, Ness girl, you don't manipulate the hell out of this situation, right? Now we know you got a little jealous streak in you. So whether you were invited or disinvited, you still was over there manipulating that man and trolling the trip and you feel a way about him having a trip, even though his trip I went in February and you gonna have yours at the end of the month. You know what I mean? You still didn't appreciate. Now this is my theory, y'all. That light being shined on his trip to the point to where you have to insert yourself in his trip and what's going on, right? So now I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard really Lemon and Treecy got into it because Lemon was cussing Treecy out for talking badly about Ness's child. But on Treecy's video, she said she didn't talk about badly about Ness's child, right? And I'm thinking, well, now, Lemon, he always liked to be in what is her name? Nessa's good graces. Even though he done dragged her and her child before. Okay, recently. Recently he done dragged her and her child, especially her mothering skills. Hey Cosmic Girl, hey Brick Girl, Haley. Even though he done it, right? So I guess they in a good spot right now. But y'all know Ness is real jealous hearted. So why would y'all let her, all she and then Ness know all she had to do was pop over there and make it get, and make it cool and be cool with Lemon and all of this and all of that. You know what I mean? And then she would have them right back where she want them, right? Y'all gotta catch tea, right? So she manipulate the hell out of the situation. She don't went from Lemon not having no cation at all to trying to sabotage the cation that Lemon ain't supposed to have. Like, did y'all see that? I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess this is a just in case he was gonna have this the Cation situation. Let me go on and manipulate it or whatever the hell was going on. That's the way I saw it, child. Right? Now I don't know why she got disinvited. I don't know what that was about. Right? And then some people were saying him and Treecy gonna make up. They might make up. I don't know. But Treecy said it was pretty much the end of the road from her, for her, she done with it. I believe Treecy been tired of the situation for a while. That's what I think. You know what I mean? That this just the nail in the coffin. But Treecy, in case you didn't realize, Ness manipulates. She got I don't know what it is that she feels about you and Lemon's, online, relationship or situation or whatever. But she don't appreciate that. She had to get you out of the way. She manipulated that too, in case you didn't get it. Okay. Okay. And then she was on her live. She dragged the pounder before. I believe it. She manipulated the situation. Reed, think about it. You know what I mean? Friends like these, no need for enemies. You got that right. I was looking forward to seeing Treecy and Lemon. Well, see, I still don't think that there was going to be a Cation in the first place. You know what I mean? Now, I believe that it wasn't gonna be no Cation in the first place, right? But then I also believe, hey Simply Success, but then I also believe that after all of these other people, start wanting to go on a trip like Ghetto, and then you got the talent, then you got what is her name? Then you got Sassy. And what is the deal with Lolo and some man named Drip? I'm thinking, what? And then they talking about the Lolo and Drip factor. I really don't know what that's about. I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, right? And so, and then also, besides she having a problem with Treecy, I'm talking about Ness. She also got a problem with Sassy, right? So she says that Sassy got something to prove, on this trip, okay? And I guess she was thinking Sassy was gonna go on the trip, and look her best because people have been questioning her looks or whatever. I'm assuming that's what she was talking about right there. I was like, oh, okay, you know. But anyway, the pressure got real for Lemon after he realized that, hey, people like Sassy and Talent and Ghetto, they really expected me to take this trip. Like, what am I going to do, right? So enter, I didn't know it was going to talk that much. I didn't know it was going to cost that much, right? Enter that, right? So now he is in a process when he realizes that these people actually want to take this trip with him that he brought up. How am I gonna wiggle out of it now? Because now I've got some legit people really on my neck about this trip, meaning Talent, Sassy, and Ghetto. Right now, he won't worry about a Treecy and a Lolo. You know what I mean? He'll just trip on them and back out, and say that we're not going on a trip. But when you get a Talent, Sassy, and Lolo, some people like that, then the pressure is on for real, and he's gonna have to come through. You see what I'm saying? That this is just my theory, right? And so he getting paranoid about it now, right? And then you got Ness over there trying to sabotage his trip while she worried about her trip. And then she's saying she didn't mind. I also heard her say that she didn't mind, being disinvited to the trip because those people are not in her age range. I was like, bitch, you telling the motherfucking lie. They are not in her age bracket. Blah 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 blah. Ness, you earn better in your 40s. If you ain't in your 40s, you finna be. Okay, girl? Tell that stuff to somebody else. And that ain't the point anyway. The point is that you try to manipulate the whole situation. She did manipulate the whole situation, in my opinion. Stomp Down says, all Big Treecy wanted to do on their vacation was to do a whole lot of licking and stuff. Ooh, old people and other stuff real bad. Ow. I don't know stuff down, but for right now, oh, then I also heard her say she was gonna try to get her, I guess her flight maybe or the reservations or something transferred to March so she can still go see Chelsea Handler, right? Because she was wanting them to change the trip to March anyway, so she could go see Chelsea Handler in concert or whatever, right? The comedian, right? So, and we know that Treecy will take a trip. You know what I mean? Because we done seen her do it before. We done seen Cation. We done seen the cruise. We know that she will travel, right? But I, my thing is Ness. You double-minded, girl. So you think he not gonna have the trip, or at least you thought he wasn't gonna have the trip. All these people start popping up, and then you start manipulating and try to sabotage the trip. I'm like, wait a minute, make it make sense. So, like, what's really going on? Because at the end of the day, my theory is never you manipulated the whole situation, and you were trying to bring the downfall of this trip because you feel jealous. And then you saying these people ain't in your age range and it's gonna be boring. But if that is the case, the people that you went to Vegas with, your Vegascation nest, it was boring. Okay. So them old people might as well been on that first trip that you took, your first Vegascation, because that shit was boring as hell. Now I hope that Seattle is better, but they say it ain't a lot to do in Seattle anyway. And then you so worried and arguing about Lemon's trip, you got stuff going on about your own trip. You got this Stephen situation going on about your trip. You know what I mean? You got people wanting to fight, then they say they're not fighting and blah blah this and blah blah that. Then you got people want to be included in everything. You know what I mean? Like Talent. You know what I mean? Like Talent say he going on both trips. You was going on both trips. They say I don't know why Sassy was going on a trip in the first place. And I don't even know if Sassy really thought the trip was gonna come to fruition for real or not. But I don't even understand that factor right there, right? This is so jealous of these medications. Say, well, I mean, see, that's what I was saying. That's my theory. Like, I think she jealous of the trip that she said wasn't gonna never take place. You know what I mean? I really appreciate your unbiased commentary. Read in my opinion live this morning. Well, yeah, I mean, it was a good little video, right? But we focusing on my video right now. Okay, I don't mean no more, but this is my unbiased commentary. Okay. So anyway, please don't disrespect the content creator. Okay. So anyway, uh, I think the whole thing is just but yeah, I do feel like I'm child got sidetracked. Sorry about that, child. I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? So anyway, Ness girl, you a whole manipulator, right? This is what I'm going for, right? And this is my unbiased commentary because I don't care about none of them. Both the trips, if there is going to be a trip, which I highly doubt for Lemon in the first place, AJ Wilson, I think it's gonna be boring if there is one, just like the last one was boring. You know why? Because y'all don't know how to have fun, right? And that's over there. You need to be more worried about your trip than you need to be worried about Lemon's trip. Okay, which you say it ain't gonna take place, right? Now my thing is, now y'all know that I said I didn't think the trip was gonna take place, right, in the first place, because he backed out of the first limitation, and I felt like he was just trying to use it for content. Number one, that's why I said so far. I was 5 6 months in advance. That's a whole lot of content. Now they getting content. Okay, they getting content out of this, right? So this, I think you said this trip wasn't gonna happen because you set out to sabotage it, right? Now this is what I'm thinking. This is just my theory. But this is what I see, right? Like I am not psychic and whatever, right? And Jay Wilson, I read about Joe chat this morning. The girls were up there fighting. Neither one of them are going on the trip, Jay Wilson. And I was wondering if you could tell me how that started, because clearly people in the chat don't know how it started or whatever. You know what I mean? So I would really like to know. Y'all please hit the like button. Now, normally Max Boogie would be over here. I don't know where she at right now. Maybe she at work. I don't know. I wish she would drop down so I could ask her myself what was all the animosity about. All right. So anyway, but Pizarro, and then this content, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But damn, it seemed like she overly invested in the drama. Child, I don't know. And Max Boogie girl, I did not know that you was a moderator for Lemon over there. I be talking mad boo boo over here, y'all, about Lemon, right? And Max ain't never said a thing in the world to me about being his moderator. Child, and then how you feel about one of his moderators sitting over here when I be talking all that ish about him, right? So anyway, oh, and on a side note, but that's my thought about the Cations drama. I feel like Ness girl, like whether you think the trip is gonna take place or not, I think you feel a way about it. So you set out to sabotage it. That's my theory. I could be wrong. I know you're gonna say I was wrong, but yeah. And as far as Treecy and that money, Treecy, you don't owe him a damn thing. He offered that money up. Then he want to talk about something. I didn't think it was gonna be that expensive. That is so ignorant. What do you mean you didn't think it was gonna be that expensive? Or like, oh, you anytime you take a trip, it's gonna be expensive. Did nobody tell you to play Big Daddy Warbucks and hey sister, and offer up, all these people's, a plane ticket or a hotel room or whatever hell you was offering to pay? Because if you can't pay your own way, then you don't need to go. Then that's just how I feel about it. But if you offering them up all this stuff, of course they gonna take it. Okay. That's why Treecy don't owe you nothing. You offered it to her, and if you gave it to her, okay, I wouldn't feel no ways about it. Ain't nobody can make me feel a way about it. I don't owe you a mother dang thing, okay? If I was Treecy, that's how I would be feeling. All right, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, right? So, right in this hard times out here, I'm pretty sure he could do something else with that money. Yeah, like get him somewhere to live. Okay, like getting him somewhere to live. That's what he could be doing with that money. Then you gonna holler, I didn't know it was gonna be. You sound foolish when you holler that you go to saying I didn't know it was gonna be that expensive. That don't make no sense to me. I. What do you mean you didn't know it was gonna be that expensive? Like I'm confused. Ugh. So, but anyway, you was offering it, and of course they was gonna take it. You offered it. The hell? Why would they take it? Because you know why they took it? Because it's expensive. Right? And if you're gonna be the good dude boy, Daddy Warbucks, or whatever you want to call yourself, then okay. You want to fund everybody else's good time, then okay, do you? Okay. So anyway, that's how I feel about that. I'm like, you sounded stupid in the first place, offering up, all these people, whatever you offered them up, you sound stupid. That don't make no sense to me. That's ignorant. Okay. So when they act like Big Willie, right, make them treat you like Big Willie. I know that's right. I know that's right, True Black, right? Let me do things on shock value to make it like it got money. That's true. But if you got like if you Big Daddy Warbucks, you ain't gonna go around. You don't go around saying, "I didn't know it was gonna be that expensive." Oh, do. You sound stupid. Stomp down, or he could use the money to fix his eye and crumbling teeth. I think he need to use the money to get him somewhere to live. That's what I think. Okay, and then even he don't even need to be going on vacation. Okay, he need to be finding him somewhere to live. And if you got at least 20K on your cash out, surely that's enough for first, last, and deposit, and get you a job. Okay, and get out your mama house, cause she's sick of you and that damn dog. Okay, I'm just saying. All right. Another thing, to S my life. SYT, my life is different from my real life. I'm too old for a shot. Exactly. Exactly. That just means when you got somebody online that trying to act like they got all this and all that and blah blah this and blah blah that, they got something to prove to themselves. Okay? And that is something lacking in your own life. All right. We see it all the time. We see it when talent get on here. We see it when Sassy get on here. You see it when TMO get on here. These people are lacking something in their life. It is something wrong with their self-esteem, for whatever reason. But as far as Lemon go, he should have took, because everybody get a turn on YouTube while it's his turn. He need to be stacking his chips so he could get him somewhere to live. He is 35, 36 years old. Why is you still living with your mama? And we done heard his mama telling him to get out. She is sick of him. Okay? Go get your own place to live. Like I said, first, last, and deposit, honey. And get you a job. You an able-bodied man. All right? Child, you can work at McDonald's, Taco Bell, or somewhere. You like to eat there all the time, okay? With your swole ass. Time's getting hard. Better be safe. And I know that's right, Miss Sandra. Ain't running out. So that's how I feel about it. He sounds stupid. I didn't know it was gonna be that expensive. I'm like, what? What you mean? I'm confused. But that's what this dumb ass get. Now he looking stupid. And you let Ness play all in your face. Cause she knows she could. And sabotage your shit. Now, now I'm confused as to whether the trip was canceled or are they still going? See, I don't know. Can somebody tell me if they're still supposed to be going or not? Like I'm allegedly going, I'm gonna put it that way. And TMO is still struggling with her stomach real bad. Ooh. And all that quick talking, right? Like a run-on sentence, right? It's sickening. I know that's right. I know that's right. I heard her up on before I came on. Like I said, I was scanning through videos, and I went over to YTC, and when I went over there to scan, TMO was up there with talent, and he was talking about something. He loved dark skin. Oh, now you love dark skinned women with your lying motherfucking ass, right? And then she was like, I know, and blah blah this and blah blah that. I'm like, girl, if y'all don't stop, why are y'all listening to this bullshit? He know that shit was making him look bad, so he done try to change up. So he done went from preferring snow buddies to preferring chocolate women. Okay. Okay. This was sounding like she was laughing while talking to Lemon on that panel. I was shaking my damn head. Because she went over there to manipulate the whole situation. Because she knows she could. That's why she did that. Because she knows she could. But see, she don't want nobody wreaking havoc on her vacation. Okay? But she want to go over there to Lemons and wreak havoc on his. All right? That is jealousy. And then then she double minded because on one side of her brain, she thinking of the vacation what never gonna take place, and then on the other side of her brain, she jealous about the vacation, so she's saying, "Let me manipulate the whole thing, right? So let me manipulate Lemon's stupid ass, right?" And she feel a way about Treecy, and she feel a way about Sassy. So she want to manipulate those situations as well. I was like, child, if y'all don't stop the drama. But in all, if both of the vacations take place, I predict that they both gonna be born as hell. Okay. And then she talking about the people in her age group and blah blah this and blah. I'm like, girl, it don't matter if they're your age group or not, which they are. Okay, they're your peers over there while you trying to lie. Okay. Y'all all gonna be boring. Anyway. Child. So I don't even really understand what's really going on. Y'all please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. How many do I have? At least 50 likes, child? Do I have at least 50? Y'all know I'll be trying to get to my 100, child. Help a girl out. But yeah, all in all, at the end of the day, it's drama, it's content, and we can talk about it. But I mean, like, we gotta be real about it. Ness, you real messy, girl. I ain't mad at you for manipulating the situation, but Lemon, you look stupid for allowing it. Okay, but he don't mind anyway, cause I'm still thinking he's still trying to find a way out. You know what I mean? She tries to humiliate people about their age. That's manipulation. She's too child. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody care about that shit. Okay, that's a fear that she got in her brain, right? Like I said, if she ain't in her late 30s, she in her early 40s. So yes, honey, they are at least her peers. Okay, now she can lie to y'all about that. Now she could even be suffering from a little bit of arrested development or something, but the bitch ain't fooling me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Lemon, he's suffering from arrested development as well, because he is way too old to be acting like he acting. Maybe something maybe the all that alcohol is affecting your brain, because that's how they said it. Hey Angelica, that's what they said about Wendy Williams, that all the alcohol consumption had start doing something to her brain or whatever. And so I don't know if he got that going on. Like, I don't know what it is, but I mean, you funded people, but it just got me. I didn't know it was gonna be this expensive. I'm like, what? That just took me out right there. I was like, hold up, Big Willie. Hold up. You ain't you ain't worried about the expense, are you? You know. Let me tell y'all something on the side too. And this ain't the only one that's jealous hearted around here. Bizarro, you jealous hearted too, girl. That's why you keep inserting yourself. Yeah, you keeping inserting yourself because it's content or whatever. You a leech, okay, and then you a leech on attach yourself to any type of big drama that's going on. But you also feel a way that because you too scared to ever go on any of these trips yourself. Okay, you too scared to show your own damn self. You said you was going on a cruise with a mask on. I'm like, bitch, did y'all hear her say that about Tracy Lane Cruz? I was like, honey, mm-mm. I think Lemon had a lot of trauma in his life, and he turned to the bottle, and he got the best of them. Oh, I can't read that letter. The best of them, something. He don't know how to free himself. Well, whether he had a lot going, he got the best of them, and he don't know. Well, as far as lying about that trip, I do, I agree with it. But YouTube is not therapy, okay? And he is a grown ass man, and whether he went through something traumatic in his life or not, they have nothing to do with him getting his lazy, overgrown ass up, getting him somewhere to live, getting him a job, and getting the fuck out of his mama house. Okay, that's how I feel about that. I thought that Big Ness was in her fort in her. Hold on, let me scroll back down. Was in her late 40s. It may be the hour that that took her youth from her prematurely. Her face, in my opinion, is extremely mannish, and rough looking. I heard that stomp down, but see, here's my thing stomp down. I think that when she go around saying she's 28 and all this and all that, I feel like whatever reason that 28 years old, when she was 28, it was real pivotal to her. Maybe that's when she realized that she was fucking her life up. I don't know, and by the end it was too late. You know what I mean? That's what she said. That's what she said, Angelica. But you know what I'm saying? I agree with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, tell me something. They're not my bitch. They your age. They your period. Stop for out. Okay. Stop fronting. All right. And so anyway, and then she real like I said, she real jealous hearted. Pizza Pissy Zorro is real jealous hearted because she knows she can never take a trip or do anything else with her ugly motherfucking ass. Cause she knows she can't never really show herself on here. She got the nerve to be talking about every goddamn body. Got something to say about everybody, but bitch, you can't say nothing about nobody till you show your face, bitch. Even though you still say it, bitch, you still a weak bitch because you can't even show your motherfucking face, bitch. And it ain't got nothing to do with doxing at this point in time. You done lost thousands of dollars from YouTube, bitch. You volunteer from YouTube every day. You on YouTube from day to night, bitch. From night to motherfucking day for free, okay, ho? with your stupid, scary ass. All right. And I always the first motherfucker to say something about somebody looks or something with your double taped up motherfucking phone, bitch. I bet your phone look like a goddamn whole roll of goddamn black tape, bitch. Okay, I'm like, girl, mm. Lemon wants to be really cool with Ness. Right, right. And then she came back over there, been nice to him so she could hit the panel so she could win. She did that for a reason, okay? The reason why she did that, AK, in my opinion, is to sabotage the shit that he had going over there. She went over there and asserted herself, okay? Just like her, and I heard a video yesterday, she was talking about, and then she called him Fickle. Bitch, you fickle too. Oh, you got y'all all fake bitches? Like, I'm confused. What you mean fickle? You fickle too. Over there manipulating the hell out of Lemon simple ass, but that's what he get. I don't feel sorry for him, ain't you? That's what he get. Like, who cares? But as far as you volunteering your money, that's on you, Ninja. And then I don't think, y'all, I think part of the reason he was volunteering the money is because he wasn't planning on, sending nobody nothing for the trip because he wasn't planning on it being a trip for real. But he started, caving into peer pressure. Like I said, when you get the ghettos and the talents and the sassies saying that they want to go, that's peer pressure. But if you're just dealing with a Treecy and a Lolo, well, you can just kick them to the curb and say, fuck it, we ain't going on no limitation like you did the first Cation, okay? But the shit got real, didn't it, Lemon? That's what you get for lying. You dug yourself in a hole and you trying to get out of it, but that's what you get. You been studying your clip, child. I ain't even make it so bad. C-Mac, I have to go get the information myself because don't nobody give no good cliff notes around here, okay? It's easier for me, and quicker for me, all right, to go just read bottle videos my damn self, okay? Ain't no good cliff note keepers around here no more, all right? Hey, Miss Toby. Yeah, I have to get it myself, child. I have to get it myself. And I ain't got time to be listening to that bullshit. I just want to know what happened, and get on with it. So I was like, you know what? Let me go and get the info for myself, right? So, like I said, probably be missing out some details because I be red balling my ass out. But y'all, I just be trying to hear the highlights. Oh, speaking of a highlight, right? I seen now I didn't hear this. I read by right through it, I guess. But I heard that Lemon was over there talking about Krista with that blue lipstick on and that braided wig, or I don't know if that's a her. I don't know if that's her wig. But they said they was dragging her about. He was dragging her about. I guess her weight, her wig, her blue lipstick. Did she get that lipstick from Heidi? Is that where that blue lipstick came from? Child. And then I see she had a video set up where I guess to talk about what Lemon had said or whatever. Because Krista, it don't matter if it's good or bad, she is all over it if Lemon say something about her. But Krista, girl, I don't mean no harm. But you and that big old smile with that blue lipstick on and them plaits hanging down the side of your girl, you was looking like the predator. I was like, oh, red. I mean, the red lipstick is one thing, Krista. That's you right there, but that blue ain't you, boo. I ain't even being shady, Krista, but that blue is not you. With that big old smile with them plaits hanging down the side of your head, I was scared. I said, oh, what is really going on here? Like, I'm confused. Like, oh my God. So, I don't know, Krista. I think you might have set yourself up for that, okay? She was looking worse than Pennywise, honey. I don't mean no harm. I ain't gonna do Pennywise like that, no ma'am. Now, please hit the like button. How many likes do I have? Hey, Callie girl, that blue lipstick with that planet, whatever, her going, I was scared. The joke of my ass, that was something else. That was some otherworldly right there. Now y'all know Krista. If y'all look at her eyes real good, Krista got them crazy eyes. She got that crazy look on her. Okay, then you put that blue lipstick. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, but I just be sitting back watching, child. I be sitting back watching. Okay. Did y'all like my thumbnail? Do y'all know who that is on my thumbnail? That is Eartha Kitt on my thumbnail, okay? I said, let me just sit back and watch. That's what I was talking about. Sit back at TV, honey. I got to go scroll through the stuff myself. I'm sitting there trying to think that I scrolled through somebody else's video. I don't know, but anyway, it's just like when you bring up a Cation, I think they bring up these cases for drama. Okay, like I'm serious. And Ness, do you want to redo? Cause your first Vegas trip was so boring and out of order and out of control. Is Seattle your redo? Like I'm just trying to make it make sense. Cause really, technically, they're kind of close together. So maybe this one's gonna be fun. But then you doing the kids stuff like a haunted house. Then they say it ain't nothing. Child, I was scared when I seen that. I was like, oh, okay. Uh, that blue lipstick was a lot. And it looked like she had it on thick too. I mean, it was okay. Child, I didn't like I said that. Child, Hey, to be said the podcast. I didn't know what to think, Jill. I was a little afraid. I ain't even thought, but you know, everything ain't for everybody. Okay, I'm just going. Oh, hey, Max, how you, Max? Can you please tell me what you and Pizarro was arguing about? Was it just the trip, or was y'all just had to go at it, in general? Cause I heard a big pig headed asshole tell me something. You ain't gonna cuss me out or something in my sector and blah blah with that big ass booming microphone. Okay, these motherfuckers think because you got a booming microphone, people ain't gonna listen to what the fuck is being said because the microphone is so goddamn loud. Bitch, when y'all have to do them microphones extra loud, that mean you hoes is weak, okay? Like what the fuck? Like y'all do that booming microphone shit on purpose, okay? But Max, I seen you up on Jay Wilson's first. You know what I mean? I think you wanted her to come up there and fight. Am I? Am I wrong about that? And Max, why you didn't tell me you was Lemon's? I did not know that you was Lemon's moderator. I had no idea. I was like, child, wait, what happened, child? You got a loud device too? I just was at work. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. But just cause you got a loud mic, it don't mean you win. It just you did want to just fight. Max, I kind of figured that, right? Child. When she coming in hot, child. Oh, you was his first mod. Okay, yeah, girl, I be talking big shit about that Puff the Magic Dragon looking nigga. I had no idea that you was his first moderator. Like I really did, and I was like, what? Child, I was shocked. Y'all know I don't be paying no attention to that over there unless I have to. I sure don't be paying attention to who mod for him or not. But nevertheless, you Chad, you still be coming over here, so that's cool with me. I ain't got nothing to do with who mod for who. That's nobody over here supporting him before me. Is that right? Well, honey, let me tell you something. I don't care who nobody support over here on my channel. Uh, that's just the way it is. Okay, that's why I don't do the moderator thing my own self. Okay, I'm not. There's a reason why I don't have mods. All right, child. You was clutching your pearls at the ditch, child. It was doing a lot. I'm saying, okay, that was a good little argument right there. But yeah, that's what I feel about it, child. I really feel like Ness manipulated this whole situation. Like, cause she felt the way about his visit trip. I'm not a visit trip. I'm gonna say his alleged trip. Okay. Child. But see, they done caught him to the carpet now. It's on the other level. So my thing is, do he have to come through? Is he gonna have to do this for real? Like what's going on? Treecy, are you gonna get back in his good graces? Like what? Because you said, pretty much it was up and stuck. And then Ness said you be coming over his channel for not only payola but also attention, and all of this and all that. But we know Treecy got her own damn channel, been having it for years. She don't have to go over there if she just want attention. I do think Treecy it's easier for her to go over there, you know what I mean, and just hit somebody else's link. Um and maybe she don't want to be doing her link, all the time like that. Sometimes it get real old, you know. But if he gonna offer up payola, I don't know who gonna turn it down. Just like I don't know why they trying to say Treecy owe him $250. No the hell she don't. There wasn't no loan. He gave her that money. Child, please, whatever. That's what he get. Mister, I didn't think it was gonna be that expensive. You stupid. Then that mean you a F boy. Then that mean you played yourself, digger, and you always trying to flodge and be Big Willie like we said, and that's what you get. You want the link? Okay, Max, hold on. Let me get it for you, no problem. Hold on, y'all. Let me copy this link. Hold on. Let me see if I can paste it. Yeah, there you go. Bloop. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Lord, I about almost ended the video. Oh my god. Yeah. These buttons is too close together. There go the link. Max. He will. Hey, kind to me. Hey, comment. He will try and mend the fences with Treecy. Absolutely. I think he has love for her. Well, I think that he knows that, he running off all the people away that give him good content. And so I think that he will mend fences with her too, to be quite honest with you. Mend fences with, with other people before. So yeah. But I was kind of that Matt. Want me to drop the link again, Max? But I was kind of confused about I don't know nothing about this Lolo drip situation. Said drip supposed to been blowing Lolo's back out. Did they say he got health problems and she got health problems too? I was like, wait a minute, what? What? I don't understand that. I'm confused. So I missed that part of the storyline, but I was like, Lord have mercy. And then so evidently Treecy and Lolo was gonna share a room, right? So now if Lolo is still going and Treecy ain't going, then Lolo get the room to herself, right? So if Drip going, is her and Drip gonna share a room? Like what are we doing? What are we talking about here? Okay. I'm like, yeah. Max, I done dropped the link twice, girl. She probably at work, y'all. But yeah, like I said, I don't know that part of the storyline, but I was like, Lord. And then they said something about, did Ness say, or did I hear Ness say, or did they say somebody say that Ness said Lolo's back was like a L? I was like, what? Okay, Max. It was like a L or something like that. Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And then and what do they got to do with her and Drip getting it on? Because if she flat on her back and her legs is in the air, okay, then they stopping no show. Okay, hold on, y'all. Here you go, Max. Let me put her on here. Yeah. Max.
Miss O, can you hear me?
Yeah, Lord, I forgot to put up my banner. But how you doing, girl?
Pretty cool. Me and that
What?
bald headed trifling wench wasn't arguing about nothing. I guess she was down in that chat typing something and somebody read it out loud. So I
Uh-huh.
immediately snapped on her, like, yeah, because I'm so tired of you, bitch. I'm not these people. I'm not these goofy bitches in your sector that let you play in their fucking face, bitch. I will spit in your shit, like I said.
But I really what well, I'm glad you hit the link because she tried to that boom mic trick on you and stuff. Can you
Well,
just give me a rundown? Wait a
she
minute,
knew
let me
that my
finish,
mic was
Max.
low. That's why. Well, listen
Max.
to me. Listen to me. She
No,
only
no,
came
listen
up
to me.
there.
I'm going to give you the floor. All I want you to do is drag the bitch real good,
Oh, I
but
already done
ain't
did that.
nobody
I already
talking
done did
over
that.
you.
I already done did that multiple times. Like that's why
Well,
she
can
didn't
you
want to
drag
come
her
up there.
again, bitch? Because I couldn't hear it this morning.
So
I
listen,
mean, damn.
this is listen. If you just listen to me, Miss O, she only came up there because she knew my mic was low. She didn't come up there when I first invited her up there. She didn't want to come. So once she
Mm-hmm.
realized that my mic was low and everybody else was talking louder over me when they started talking, she was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, let me go up there." And
Mm-hmm.
then she heard my seatbelt and shit in the background. So she yeah, like so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at home. I'm not at. Then you keep saying show me your house for what, bitch? My shit Chanel the fuck down. Some shit you'll never ever feel on
See,
your body. What you
but
want to
the
see my
thing
house?
is,
What you
man,
want to
she
see my
can't
house
tell
for?
nobody to show. She can't ask somebody to show her a motherfucking thing
Exactly.
because a
I
bitch too
know a lot
scared to
about this
show her
girl.
face.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, I'll show you. I'll go all the way home to show you my house if you turn on that camera. She was like, you ugly. No, I'm not them bitches in your sector with low self-esteem bitches you can call ugly, bitch. I ain't never been called ugly my 38 years of living till I came on this motherfucker. If I was so
She
ugly, a bitch
can't
would have
call
been digging up
nobody
in this
ugly. She's
coochie.
scared to show her face. She ugly.
Yeah. So
I
that's
already
it.
told y'all know what she
We
looked
weren't
like.
arguing
You
about
didn't see the
nothing. And then
picture
for
when I
her to
told
say,
y'all what who she was.
yeah, I
The
seen that
picture
picture.
been out for years. Did you see it?
I seen everything about her, Miss O. That's what I'm trying to tell
You
you.
want me to show you a
I,
picture? You want me to show it to
Miss
you
O, I've
again?
seen everything about this girl. I know
Child.
Kiva, Miss
Hey
Graham. I know Miss
Castro.
Graham. Yeah, I know Miss Graham down there in the motherfucking down there
Did
in
you see the
Lapeer
big Coke
Project.
bottle glasses?
Yes, I seen it. I seen it. She kind of, I almost slipped up and said who she kind of favored a little bit.
Who she favorite to you, girl?
Ah, somebody's asshole.
Oh, oh,
And
okay.
she look and like you have so much to say about everybody else, but you're bad built. I can tell that you're bad built. You not cute. You don't got no husband. You don't got
Mm-mm.
shit. You always coming
She
on
ain't
here
got
begging.
no kids.
What nigga gonna have a whole bitch out here claiming them as their husband and just letting you sit around the lobby and beg everybody? Like, bitch, that shit is disrespectful. You have no respect for your own husband, let
Exactly. My
alone his
husband would
mother.
never. He'll kill me over some shit like that. Do
Yeah,
you
my
hear
dad would
me?
never let my mom ask nobody for shit. Is you
Hell
cool?
no. Hell no. I do agree with that.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
church
that's why I
girl.
said you're lying. Just I said, well, go in there with your husband now. Go suck your husband dick in the middle of the day like you did at his mama house last time. Go do it now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gagging
cause there
ass,
is no
nasty ass,
husband.
disgusting ass bitch. That was the
There is
nastiest
no
thing I ever
husband.
heard on in the beef sector in my whole entire motherfucking life. And then if you got a husband, why you disrespecting them by all these other internet motherfucking husbands you supposed to have, bitch?
Hmm. And where your kids at? Cause baby, my kids is 15 and 10. I can't even piss in peace. Still to this day, and them big people. Them big people. I can't even piss without them standing at the door holding the whole conversation with me. So you not about to sit up here and tell
It,
me
it,
that four babies fell through your fallopian tube and
it,
they just letting you rock.
that's the truth. Ain't that the
And,
truth?
and and I have a dog. My dog even lay down at the floor at the door when I'm taking a leak. So I'm trying to
And
figure
then make
out.
it so bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You right, though. I just want
Go
to
ahead,
say, yeah, yeah,
go ahead,
you
Miss O.
right. No, I just want to say when my nieces and nephews over, I'm not online because I can't get a phone call without them start talking loud because they want me to get off the
Exactly.
phone because I'm giving the phone too much motherfucking attention. So I agree with you.
Yeah, it's no way. I've been trying to figure this out with the bros in my sector. Like, how is these hoes on here all day, all night? They know everything that's going on,
Exactly.
but they got kids. Like my kids be hungry. As soon as I get off work, I either gotta cook some food or come in that bitch with some food. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even the dog want me to warm her some food up real quick. Like everybody
Exactly.
need me at the time when I come get off work.
Yep.
By the time I
Yep.
get done catering to them, I gotta wash this ass. Now by the
Yep.
time I don't wash this ass, I about done hit my reefer. I'm ready to call it a night.
Child.
So so how is this working for you? Cause it's not.
Mm.
I can't.
Mm.
And I'm a mother.
Child.
You not nobody's mother. I never heard
I'm
your
not
kids in the
even
background.
nobody's mama, but I got
But
nieces and
I've
nephews
heard
and
you.
a husband
Yeah, I've heard you in the
and a
background with those
motherfucking
kids
dog.
though.
And
Yeah,
that's
but
why I have to do
I
this
heard them
shit.
kids at your house. That's
Oh
different. I've
yeah.
never heard a kid over there at her house. I've
Oh
never heard
yeah.
a kid talking. People say she paid some kids to call her mommy $5, but I ain't, what is, do we need to be the Amber Alert, or Ebony Alert out on them?
Child. Now
Casey
you know
Anthony,
she
because I
used
ain't
to.
heard
I
them
think she
since.
used to have a boyfriend, and there might have been his kids, right? And every once in a while, you'll hear a kid, and she called them the sound bites, but she might be babysitting for one of her sisters, or something like that. But the bitch ain't got no kids. It ain't no goddamn way. It ain't enough hours. The bitch is online 24 hours a day. Do she even watch her motherfucking ass before she go sit in that
Hmm.
damn car? And why you gotta sit in the car and talk on the motherfucking phone, bitch? What is the deal, bitch? Do you live in a garage, like, or are you living with somebody and they don't want to hear you do all that goddamn
And
hollering? So you go sit
oh
in the
yeah, I'm gonna tear
motherfucking
that bitch
car?
up later. I'm gonna tear that bitch up later when I get the fuck home. Cause bitch, what irritated me the most that you had to say throughout that whole little skiffle is how I'm gonna come to the beef sector and talk about what Rodney got going on
Yes.
the way the fuck I want to, bitch. Cause I'm a grown ass bitch and I do what the
Ain't
fuck I
nobody
want, when the
claiming no
fuck I want,
clicks
how the
around
fuck I
here. Let
want.
me tell you something, Max. I'm glad you hit the link because I want you to know from me to you, I don't claim no motherfucking clicks, okay?
Me
We as
neither.
grown ass motherfucking women. And bitch, I was talking
And then
something.
the crazy
In the
part
beef
about it
sector
is
this, and a bitch, shut the fuck up. You
the crazy
disrespected
part
the
about it
beef
is
sector.
the beef sector was what the main ones DMing me telling me to turn my mic up. It was the beef sector. The beef sector wanted me to chew you alive, baby, but I
The
told them you
bitch
too
is the one
fishy.
that helped tear down the beef sector, okay? If we want to talk and tell the truth, the
Some of
whole
your best heavy
trifecta
hitters
deal
was
with
the
their
ones that was
thirsty
some of your
asses.
best hitters was the ones that was DMing me telling me to turn my mic up. So I was
Hmm.
confused.
Cause
Why you
everybody
think you
want to hear
so
her ugly
liked?
ass get dragged. That's the reason why they was telling you to turn your mic up, baby.
Oh yeah, I had one earbud in because I only have one in when I go inside my job, so I could listen to y'all on one ear and listen to the people talking to me.
Yeah. What you eating?
So that's why ice,
She said ice. Tell I be
ice.
looking at ice videos. I can't stand you motherfuckers. Say, can you chew it up with your teeth?
Yeah, and I eat it with a
Damn.
spoon.
Damn. Oh my God.
It's soft. It's soft ice though. It's the hospital ice. We got
Can't do
a
it.
hospital ice machine.
I can't even bite in a popsicle with my teeth. My teeth are
Now that
sensitive,
I can't
okay?
do. I can't do that. But this
Mm,
ice, I tear it down.
damn. I
So
can
my
suck
thing is
on it,
with
but I can't
Rodney,
eat it.
I my only thing was with Rodney. I don't have no issue with Rodney. I like Rodney. I don't got no
Oh,
problem
wait
with
a minute.
him.
Did you get
I
into
just
it with him too?
no. Me and Rodney
Oh,
was having a conversation, and
okay.
she just wanted to be a part of it. And you're not
Mm.
a part of it, Big Dirty. So I was talking to
Oh, is
Rodney,
that
and I
how
was
it got
telling him.
started?
Yes, that's she
Okay.
was down there writing some shit in that chat and I wasn't
Okay.
reading the chat. Somebody on the panel read what she said in that chat.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So I basically jumped off the porch on her ass. Like, girl, who the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, I'm not even talking to you. Then she like, oh, you don't, she can't tell Rodney shit. Yes, I can, because clearly you fake assholes ain't telling them. You bitches sit up here and let a motherfucker play in the bitch face the same way y'all sat up there and tore down Lemon's page. That's what you thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you bitches is made for. You evil, nasty, fucking decrepit ass bitches. Y'all sat up there,
Mm-hmm.
you, Ness, all y'all wanted to run that nigga's page until y'all ran him up off this bitch and y'all see it's not working. All of y'all did it. All of y'all sat there trying to use them, because I was his first mob, Miss O. That's what I came up here to talk to you about.
Uh-huh.
Me and Dragons was the first two bitches he
Yeah,
gave a
I didn't
mod
know
stick
that.
to.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And I was
Yeah.
the first bitch to share him out and he for him to have a teaspoon emotion over there. The
Okay.
way people be acting all emotional about how he handled them, baby,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even do that. Lemon ain't never shared my life out. Now, one time, Lemon, I ain't never dropped my link in Lemon's chat. No, none of that, baby, because I didn't need to do that. For one. Two, secondly, I didn't feel like that's why I was over here. I was over here because I genuinely fuck with Lemon. Like, when he didn't have a page and he would ask me to go live so he could pop his shit, I would go live so he could pop his shit. But
Mm-hmm.
for Rodney to be a grown man, I didn't like the way he was trying to come at Lemon. When I listened to Ness talk to you like you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ness really don't like nobody on this app, and then she calling somebody fickle. She the most fickle, jealous-hearted bitch on here, and I don't mean no harm, but it's just the truth. You know what I mean? And she went over to sabotage that whole trip situation. That's my theory. Y'all, please hit the like button. Do I have 100 likes yet? But I
Oh, let
feel
me see
like
if
she
I
went
hit it.
over there to sabotage the whole goddamn thing. Okay,
Let me see if I hit it. Hold on.
that's
Oh
just
nope, I'm
how I feel about
57.
it.
I'm
Uh,
57, Miss O. I'm
oh,
57 on the
57, y'all.
light.
We on the road to 100. It's a 131 people in here. Can I get a like? Can I get a like? Can I get a like? Child, they can't
Yeah,
say
that
they can't stand me. Say
it
give them a
wasn't no
like.
shade to him or her, but it was just the point. Like you didn't have this much energy and was running around the lobby when she was cussing you out. So when he said, "I don't let people talk to me like that on a regular basis," then he doubled
Mm.
back and said, "I give people chances." Rodney, people gonna just from you saying that vocally out loud to a bunch of people, these folks gonna forever. They gonna forever. They gonna forever disrespect you and run around the lobby on your ass.
Well, I don't care for Rodney either, cause he started on me for no reason. Now he used to go with it with the girls all the time. So if he going at it with Lemon now, then okay, that's just how I feel about it. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck
Yeah, I
Rodney
just wish he wouldn't
and
have made
fuck
that
Pizza
statement.
too.
I wish he wouldn't have made that statement saying he gave people several chances because now
Hmm.
motherfuckers gonna be really disrespecting your ass and talking to you crazy. Because at one point I remember them saying all he do is attack the women.
Hmm.
So if you attack the women shit, if you felt like Lemon was talking to you out his ass, you should have stayed your ass up there and cussed Lemon the fuck out like I did when he told me to shut up. And I
Hmm.
said, hold up, swole up. Baby, you don't pay me a roll of motherfucking quarters to think you and I ain't fucking you. And you damn sure ain't my brother or my daddy or my man to be telling
Hmm.
me to shut up. I ain't these bitches that sit up here with their hand out playing in your face, nigga. Let's get some straightening around this motherfucker. And did.
Well, let me ask you this: do you feel like Treecy owed him that $250 back?
Yeah, I feel like she owe it to him, and if she don't give it back, he already know the vibes that I be on. Shit, that's how many
Hmm.
holidays you gonna have coming in your motherfucking lifetimes 10, bitch.
Mm.
Because your
I don't
broke
think
ass
she
probably
owe.
had that set up.
I
I
don't
think
think
she
she
had
owe
that
him
set up.
nothing
When you
because he offered it to her.
he offered it to her, or did she beg for it every night? Are we
Well, I
watching the
mean,
same
she
show?
she begged for, but he offered to pay. Not only for her trip, several people's trip. And then he turned around and said, "Well, I didn't think it was gonna be that much." How could you not? Now, Max, now I know you like lemon, but how could he not think
It
it was
don't got
gonna be
nothing to
that
do with me
much?
liking lemon. Everybody keeps saying that I
But no,
like
I'm just
lemon.
saying, but how? Just in general, how could he not
My
think it was gonna be that
lemon gets on
much?
my nerves too. Lemon get on my nerves too. I will tell them I'm just not sitting over there using him and playing in his face. It only take one time to get my pussy dry, baby, and I won't be back. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't hang out over there. I don't hang out over there, and I'm a whole
Yeah.
moderator. I don't hang out over there.
Mm-hmm.
I know where to go. I don't go where I'm tolerated. I go where I'm celebrated. So I go, I drop in, say my ones or twos, and I watch his chat to see if anybody block anybody. Because that hoe used to be over there lying, saying people was blocking folks, and they was not with her weird ass.
Mm.
So
Let,
my thing is with that with Lemon, they why sit there and wait till he get pissy drunk and wanna start begging the niggas, begging them. That's what that was. So and y'all know he was drunk. Y'all sat up there. That's like me saying, "Oh yeah, let me get $100, Miss O." And you over here out your fucking body. You just peel off the $100. Like that's taking advantage of somebody. So when he sobered up and realized how much that shit was gonna cost him, and he
mm,
realized that they was running the game on him,
mm.
then yeah, he felt he woke up and smelled the pineapples. Like oh hell nah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so like, okay, before it got that far, like when he first started volunteering to pay for people's trip, and after he sobered up, then that's when he should have said, "Hell no," like I can't do this.
So
But I,
so let me ask you something, Miss O. You don't think it's strange that all these big grown rusty motherfuckers expecting one person to pay for them? Cause I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you what I thought about that shit. I
yeah.
think that well I say that for my life. What I think Lemon thought was gonna happen when it came to that Cation. What I
What he
really
thought?
think he.
I didn't think he
I'm gonna
was
save
never
it for
thought
my
it was
life.
gonna be a occasion.
Nope, I'm
I
gonna
thought
save
it
it for
was
my
just
life,
content.
and then you're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? You might be on to something." And then,
Hmm.
but I just think it's very weird that all of those grown bitches, especially Treecy, that uses her pussy to fuck, and you say you got all these niggas, you want
Hmm.
another nigga to pay for you. Why them niggas that you fucking on your pussy ain't hitting no shit that you couldn't get them to buy you no ticket, pay for your room, do what you want
I
to
mean, see,
consume?
but see here's
That's
the thing.
weird.
He volunteered, but he volunteered.
It don't matter. You don't think that her man would feel some type of my I know if I had a man, they would
She
feel
ain't
some
got
type
no
of way that a
man.
nigga
Do she have
she
a
claims she
man?
do, girl. Yes, that lady
Oh,
got a
well, child,
man.
all these men, they must be fucking with broke ass niggas that don't have no respect about themselves, child. I don't know what to say. And if you got a man, how is you going on a trip with and you got a man and you going on a trip without your man and some other men's is
Yep,
gonna
that
be? I
lady
guess
got a
I'm
man.
old school. I don't
I
understand.
think it's very disrespectful yet again to ask somebody, especially another man or your homegirl for some
Mm.
money and you laid up with a nigga.
But he
So
didn't
what the fuck?
ask him. He
She
volunteered.
what? Yeah, Miss. Oh, you must have went to sleep, baby, because she was asking that man for money.
No, I know she asking for money all the time. I'm just talking about the trip part.
Even with the
He
two
offered
fifty, she
that.
was like, "You gonna send me my 250 now, babe? So you gonna send my two
Mhm.
fifty, babe?"
Mhm.
She asked, because if I gotta ask you more than once, that sounds like begging to me.
But
So
yeah, now
if
I
I
know
gotta,
she asked
so
him more
she
than once
asked,
about a couple of cash apps. So yeah,
she asked about the portion for her ticket. He knew he was
yeah,
getting your ticket. If he didn't give you the money, that means he don't want to give it to you. If somebody tell you they're gonna do
yeah,
something for you and they don't do it in that hour, that means they
yeah.
don't really want to do
Well,
it.
that's
It's
how him
common
and Nika
sense.
got into it because he didn't never send Nika that cash
She's
out. But
another
let me
big
read
rusty
this.
grown. She's another big rusty grown ass bitch that shouldn't have been expecting nobody to give her nothing.
I
She claims
agree.
she got these big four grown ass bastards. Why they can't send you no money for your birthday? I
I,
don't owe you
I,
shit, lady.
I agree, but let me read this. Friend of me sector said, "Hey, Miss O, but how did Ness sabotage the trip? Lemon made all those promises when he was drunk, but he
Told
got
you.
sober quick. When the cost started adding up. See, here's the thing, friend of me, right? I agree with you, but the way that she went over there to sabotage the trip or manipulate the trip was the fact that she was in her feelings about him saying that they was gonna have a trip in the first place. And this is a real jealous hearted person. And that's why I say she went it over. She hit that link, okay, because she don't like lemon either. They done been into it before. You know what I mean? That really ain't been cool since the first Vegas trip. So she went, but she know that Lemon wants to be her friend or whatever, right? So she went over there and manipulated the situation. She feel a way about Treecy. She feel a way about Sassy because she done said it because she a jealous hearted person. That's how she manipulated the
Girl,
trip
don't nobody
or
like sassy
i.e.
fake ass.
sabotage the trip. Huh?
Don't nobody like sassy. That's a fake ass bitch with no fucking edges. Them motherfucking edges look like a bitch using them bitches as all you can eat buffet. Baby, don't know. And then your tracks got mold on the glue on the edge of them, baby. Don't nobody like that fake ass. So why she came up here thought she
Like I
was
said,
regulating some shit like she
her
was
and
Warren G, baby.
talent,
Girl, bye.
they poses. Her and talent, they insecure, very insecure people. Because if you gotta talk about, if you gotta call yourself sassy, and or you gotta say you got all this money and all of this and all of that, and make yourself
You
seem
shouldn't
like
be
you better
begging.
than everybody else. Number one, why you is accepting an offer, to pay for anything on your trip, bitch. And if you gotta say it, you ain't it. So that's how I feel
And
about
they
them.
said they said whoever talent was supposed to be sending some money to somebody. I guess she was like, oh, he could talent could send it to me. Like, girl, why do you think like I thought he didn't like you no more.
Well, now see, I question if they ever did have
I
they
believe
try
they
to act
did.
like at one
I
point in
believe they
time they had
did.
a relationship. So I still question if it was ever real. So you got to realize that Talent, Sassy, and that girl named Exposed TV, they came over here with an agenda, okay? And a lot of people act like they don't realize that shit. And Sassy and Exposed TV ain't nothing but a whole bunch of pick me's, a couple of pick me's, and they goddamn lemon. If he ain't from the manosphere, he manosphere minded. But I think they all came from the manosphere. That's what I think. But people ain't looking at the big picture because this is YouTube. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. I don't know why 50-plus-year-old women want to go to Vegas with a 32-year-old drunk. Why I don't either. I don't either.
Well, that's the part that I understood what Ness was saying. Like these people not in our age group, and that's another
But
thing. What
see,
made
but
me
see,
be
here's
that's
the
what made
thing.
me kind
Ness
of look
ain't
at
in Lemon's
Lolo
age
crazy.
group. Ness is closer to what is her name? Lolo and all them. Now Lolo might be in her 50s, but I think Ness in her
No,
40s. If
Ness,
she
no,
ain't in
Ness
her
like
40s,
no,
she
she not in
finna
her 40s.
be.
She my age. She my age. Yep,
How old
38,
are you?
37. I'm 38.
Well, she might be close to 40 then, yeah.
Yeah,
So these
she
people
about
are
my age.
and
Yeah.
Sassy and what's his name? They're supposed to be in their 40s. Lemon 35. These people are in her age group. She not no 28 fucking years old. That's a fucking grown ass motherfucking woman. If she's supposed to be 28 years old, then that means she in Audio's age group. And honey, that is just not true.
And he's so childish and
She been
immature.
on YouTube too long for that to be true.
Well, I know she about my age after they doxed her. Yeah, I
I
seen when
mean,
they
yeah, she
doxed
could
her.
be in her late 30s, but she ain't 28. She said she was 28. She ain't no goddamn
And
28. She
and it's
well up
okay
in
to
her
be
30s.
and
And
it's
if she
okay to
ain't
be in your
40, she
late
finna
30s.
be.
Hey
Uh,
Lee, I said it's okay to be in your late 30s. We don't look it.
oh, yes, it is. I'm not, look, I'm in my 50s. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being in your, I'm not the one that's got an issue with it. She is. You see what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah,
I'm in my
that's why I
50s.
said that. That's why I said that. Like, I'm not ashamed to tell nobody I'm 38. I'm 38. Nobody
Right.
usually
I mean,
believe
I
me
don't
anyway.
understand the big deal.
Yeah, nobody believe me anyway when I say it. So, oh well, I ain't finna argue with you about it. I know how old I am now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, some people say Treecy need to give him money back, and some people say she don't. I say she don't because he offered it up, but that's a hard lesson to learn. You can't get on here and be drunk and tell everybody how much money you got and want to play Big Willie, and then when you get sober, you realize that hey, I done offered up too much motherfucking money. Then you want to backtrack on it. So you should not say that shit in the first place. So if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. That's my thing.
But he shouldn't be trying to impress them people that wouldn't do none of that
It,
stuff
it,
for him. That's the weird part.
exactly, exactly. But see, that's got something to do with something going on with him on the inside. Just like Sassy, just like talent, because really ain't nobody got nothing to prove on this motherfucking internet, really. And why is you even offering to pay for grown people's anything? Why are you even giving out cash apps even beside I'm not even talking about the trip. Why is you handing out cash apps just in general, just because? Like you too old to try to buy friends or whatever it is that you trying to flodge and be Big Willie like it's not a problem, but yet and still you still living with your mama. Like I said, you need to be worried about first, last, and the security deposit and getting yourself a job and getting out of your mama house. Okay? Because no, he might not be 40 or 50, but you in your 30s and you and your dog is still at your mama house. And your mama done said before that she ready for you to get the fuck out. She shouldn't even have to say get the fuck out. You should be gone anyway.
I don't ever want my son to leave.
Well, clearly his mama want him to leave because she'd have told him to get out, and we all heard it. She want him to leave, and he should want to leave. And when your son becomes an adult, he should want to leave as well.
I'm gonna strike him down.
You gonna strike him down? Well,
I'm gonna
all
strike him
right.
down, man. So I'm gonna strike him down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't let my baby just go.
Oh yeah, well, see, that's the problem when they become a man, baby. They're not your baby anymore. They're not the baby boys
Yes,
anymore.
huh? Yes,
You
huh?
gotta
Yes,
let it
huh?
be a man.
It's my
You
baby.
know, I can't tell you how many times I done cried about my nephews, the ones that's grown and stuff. But my husband said you gotta let a man find his way, or he always gonna be a boy, and that's what my husband say. So, okay, that's how I feel about it. So you gotta let him find his way. That's all.
Yeah,
But as
yeah. I don't
far as
mind him
living
fighting.
in this, uh, what'd you say, Max? Hold on, y'all. I think Max doing something. Exactly. He trying to buy friends. Um, but I bet she can learn from this. Child. Friend of me said Treecy spent that money on rent and groceries. She said on yesterday that it was 400 people in her chat, and could everyone cash out per $1? Lord, is she doing the rent thing again? Y'all please hit the like button. And maybe she did spend a minute money on rent, child. I don't know. I don't know. But if I mean, like, I don't even understand the whole. Oh, I think Max came back. Oh, maybe she dropped down and came back. Oh, it should go again. Lord have mercy. Hold up now. Wait a minute, Max.
Yep, you're gonna have to drop the top one.
Okay. Shall I keep forgetting to put that thing on there. Did I remove it? Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
removed
I don't
it.
do
Yeah.
that. I don't do that porn by mistake.
Oh no, no, honey. People will come up with your icon up, honey. I know you done seen that. Jaguar Talent said Treacy never paid MU back. Child, Treacy ain't gonna pay nobody back. And why did he send the money so early anyway?
Because they was literally up there. That's what I was trying to say to you, oh Miss O. They literally was up there badgering him, like, oh, the way Sassy came up there, she was like, "Do you got the money for this or what, bitch? If you don't got the money for it, shut up. If you're not willing to
Okay.
pay your own way, then shut up. I don't
Well,
care
now
what he
not
told
Miss
you. He don't
Rich,
owe y'all
not Miss
nothing.
Rich.
He
I
don't
know
owe
Miss
y'all
Rich
nothing.
didn't
Like,
come up there,
what's crazy to me is y'all big grown people swear this man owe y'all something. Boy, he don't
and
owe
he
y'all a
don't.
fuck thing. Like,
Mm-mm.
come on, that shit is crazy. That's why I don't sit over there because the more if I do, I'm gonna get irritated with the people. And
Mm-mm.
in the way you felt like I was just taking up for him, that's what they're
Mm-mm.
gonna say. Like, oh, you're taking up for
Well,
him.
I ain't saying you necessarily taking up for him. I'm just saying accountability is key here. So if you volunteer it to these people, they're gonna take it. You gotta realize who you're
Yeah,
dealing with. Some of these people have a lack of integrity or any kind of moral compass at all. So whether he drunk or sober, if he say out of his mouth that I'm gonna pay for this, that, and the other, they gonna be expecting him to do it. Whereas somebody with their own moral compass might say, well, hell, I'm a grown woman. If I want to take this trip, I'm gonna pay for it myself. I don't need this nigga to pay for my plane ticket or my hotel room or nothing. I'm gonna do it myself.
yeah,
Do,
that's
do you
true.
see the difference?
That's true.
You
But
know,
see,
and so
Lemon gotta stop letting these people think he they whoopee cushion because that's what it's
that's
giving.
true.
It's given like they all none of them people genuinely fuck with you, Lemon. All them people
No,
literally all them people literally over there using you. The same way
yes,
Treacy snapped on you, she was only there to use you. Every night she was like,
right.
I think you gave I think you had gave
Yeah,
Nessa
but
cash
guess
out
what?
twice. I was
He
like,
using
what?
them too for content. So really, it's
When
a
she said that,
fair
listen, Miss
exchange,
O,
no robbery.
when she said that, she said, I think you sent Nessa cash app twice. I was like, what? Like, what you
Oh,
mean you was like,
okay.
what?
Ooh,
That's his money. What you mean what? That's his money. Get your
ooh.
own. Why is
Well,
you
I mean,
gave
they,
up with
they
somebody
feel
that can't give you
entitled. Well,
nothing?
now, with you saying that, it sounds like they feel entitled to his pockets. And
Yep.
you should never let nobody feel entitled to your own damn pockets. You know what
Yep.
I mean? So I don't know. Got to take some accountability for the drama, child. Don't
Yep,
start nothing, it
she
won't be
showed.
nothing.
She
We
said it
all
like two or
grown.
three times. She said that shit like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like,
I
oh, when I
believe
see
it.
you giving, when I see you doing this, I was like, what? Okay, what
Mm.
about it? What about
And
it?
I'm like, what?
This is his money. What about it?
That's true. It is his money. He can send it to who he want to. Right. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
and the way what I got from that shit was y'all sitting y'all bum asses up here like y'all checking this boy about his bag like,
But
and
his
that's
bad.
I will say this, which I've always said to women on the back end.
Mm.
The reason why you getting handled like that because you led with your wallet, and now they expect you to give
Yep.
them money because none of them
Yeah.
don't genuinely like you. They only there for you to pay them. I will never
Right.
forget one day he told me, Max, come up here and cuss somebody out. I cuss somebody out, and he had cash at me. So I went to go
Mm-hmm.
see I went to go look at the panel to see who it was. I was like, oh, all I gotta do is just come up there. That bitch gonna act natural. I went
Well,
up there.
Ronnie
The
Howard
bitch
said Treacy didn't snap on Lemon. He started with
he
her.
snapped on her because she was
They
over
always
talking
read the
him.
back chat. Let's be fair.
Yeah, she did read the back chat, but at the same time, she was up there talking over him because that's not her show. Let's be
Mm.
fair. If you want to
Well, yeah,
talk,
she
go to your
always
shit.
talk over him. She always and it's not just her. They always talk. Oh, a lot of them talk over him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, that's what he
because
was pretty
he
much. That's what he was
allowed
pretty
that
much saying
stuff.
to her. That's why he
Hmm.
snapped on her. He was like, "Damn." He was like, "Go ahead, you talk, because you clearly got more shit to say than I do. Go ahead, talk."
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what he said to her.
Hmm. I agree, Ronnie. Ronnie said she add to his show every night. Nothing wrong with him sending them some. Well, I mean,
Well, he
they
should
are
send
his
Lolo something,
content.
and
They
and
are his
nobody asked,
content.
and
Uh,
nobody telling them to stay up there. They up there because they want to be.
that's
Nobody's
true, but
putting
they are
no.
also his
Yeah,
content. You
and
know what
and,
I mean?
and
I don't get links. Like, let
that's
me
the
give
main
you an
reason why they go
example.
up there, Miss O, so they can get
I know,
paid.
but
That's why
let
they go
me.
up there.
Yeah, that's true. Let me give you an example, right? I don't hit very many links because every time I hit a link, it seems like I always have to be into it with somebody. So if I got to be into it with you on your channel, I can say what I got to say on my own channel, and I'm not going to give you no entertainment, for free off of my back because I have my own YouTube channel, and I can give my channel people entertainment. Do you see what I'm saying? And so when they get up there and they swinging back and forth and all doing all this and all that, Lemon dropped the link immediately. They are his content. So that's just how it is. They are his content. Now will him and Treacy make back up? I think they will, absolutely. I think Treacy will go back for them cash apps. And I think Lemon will take her back for the content. Like it's a fair exchange, no robbery type of relationship. And people like to take sides, but in my opinion, it is what it is. And then if he gonna offer it, a lot of people gonna take it. And but see, if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. He should have never started it. And now he gotta keep it up. That's just how I feel about it, girl.
Yep, and that's why they run down on him the way they do. I don't say
Right.
nothing. I just sit back and
Well, he
look.
make him feel
So,
comfortable doing that. He made it that way though. See,
yep,
he's
I just
still
sit back and
grown.
watch. And then when people
Right.
try to reach out to him and talk to him, he let the very same people that tore his page down dictate to him who to talk to, when to talk to them, who to do, and
Well,
now all that
and
shit
then plus when he
backfiring.
tore his own page down, cause he's real disrespectful. He
Oh
real
yeah, well,
whether he giving you
it's
a
all of
cash
us.
app or not, he real disrespectful. It go both ways. You can't get on there and play like you drunk and talk crazy to every goddamn body. It don't go like it, especially these people that keep liking you. No, honey, it don't. They are looking for your downfall. That's why they was trying
Yeah.
to prop up Lolo to do a late night show to take his spot because they sick of it. But like I said, as far as I'm
But see
concerned, it's
that
all content.
even with them trying to get Lolo to take his spot, like Lolo cannot take that man's spot. Lolo
No, she
is a
can't.
sweetheart. She's a sweetheart or
No, she
whatever the
can't.
case
She
may
too
be, but
weak.
she's not that entertaining. I don't know about her
Well,
weakness,
he ain't
but she's
either.
not entertaining.
He
At
not
least Lemon
either.
gonna get drunk. At least Lemon gonna get drunk and cuss the bitch out. Lolo not gonna do that. She's too friendly. She wanna be
Well,
cool with
no, yeah, no,
everybody.
no.
So
Lolo can't take his spot because Lolo is too weak. And even if she do try to take his spot, he's still gonna come over there and run shit because she don't know how to run him off. So whether the
yeah,
subscribers want to take the spot or not, she too weak. It's not gonna happen. But I seen him
yeah,
moving
she
that
too
way
nice.
though.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that yesterday. Like they want Lolo to take over. I'm like, How is Lolo gonna take over? Lolo too nice. She let too much go on. People playing her face. She don't do
Yeah,
shit. She be too
yeah,
high. Uh-uh.
yeah.
And
She
she
too
might be
weak.
just like Reed said, Lemon be faking drunk. Who's to
Mm-hmm.
say Lolo's not faking being high? There's
No,
that.
Lola high for real. You can't tell she high for real. That bitch be on
I
pills or
mean, you could
something.
you could you could be tired. You could be sleepy and doing your eyes like that. And keep in mind, Lolo's an older lady too that's doing a lot.
Yeah.
She take care of her mama and
Well, I
working, so
tell you,
it's
you
a
know, she
possibility she
works, she
might be
take care of
tired.
mama, right? But then she take a good
Yeah.
look, she'll, she doesn't let us know she take her, whatever's for her back and all of this and all. And I'm sure at night, it's time for her to take her muscle relaxers or hydros or perks
I'm
or
sorry.
whatever the fuck it is she take.
I had to get back
Cause
to
she
that
sure
lighter.
be over there dope nodding, okay? And it's more than just sleep, but that's on her though. That's on her. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying.
I don't know what
But except
happened.
Lolo, but
This
no, no,
is.
Lolo is not the one to take his spot. No, that's not gonna work. She's not strong enough.
I don't know
It's
what
not gonna
happened.
happen. She can't be ahead of the chessboard like it. It ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. Nope. But they sick of lemon though. Cause if they love lemon so much, why is anybody even having this conversation? Y'all see what I'm saying? Hold on, I think Max came back. I didn't even know she was down. I wasn't even looking at the thing. Sure, Max.
I had got off the Wi-Fi kicked me off.
Oh, no
Said
problem.
enough of this free shit, girl.
Mm. Ronnie
But
said,
yeah,
so it's not a
Lolo's a
problem when they
sweetheart.
sit up there and run his panel a whole hour while he do, he run off, he disappear. He leave him up there,
But
like I said it,
they the silly rabbits will sit up there and do it though. You can't blame
cause
that shit on that nigga. I would yo me once you get quiet on me, baby, I'm gonna get down.
right.
Baby, I
Yeah,
don't
you
work
can
here.
come up to Hershey, but see Hershey, I don't mind you coming up, but you can't disrespect the channel holder, okay? And the last time you was on my link, Hershey, me and you got into it. I don't have to get into it with nobody on my channel, right? So I let you up if you got something to say, but don't trip. Hold on. We don't do that over here. But yeah. Hold on, Max.
Oh yeah, I'm quiet. I know you. I'm quiet. Somebody coming.
Okay, I dropped
I'm
the link, Hershey.
trying to get me a bubble tea.
Get you a what?
A bubble tea.
A bubble tea?
Uh huh.
What is that?
It's a drink. It's like a Chinese
Oh.
drink,
Oh,
like a
okay.
tachi. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know y'all got all that good stuff in New York, child.
Yes. And then you
Y'all
got
got
this
stuff
back.
we ain't
Ooh,
never heard of down here.
y'all do too though. Y'all got churches and shit like that. We don't have that.
Oh, ain't no churches
We
in
we
my
just
state.
we just now getting a damn wing stop like maybe 2 years
Oh,
ago.
for real?
Yeah, we got checkers, but it's in Buffalo.
Oh,
Like
damn.
we don't have a Zaxby's. We don't have none of
Oh,
that.
really?
We don't got none of
Well,
that. They
damn.
keep making all of these banks here. I feel like if y'all could make all these banks, y'all could make one of these restaurants that we really need, like a churches.
Yeah, I mean that chicken, you can't beat it. Hershey, is this you?
Yes, Miss Olivia.
Okay, how you doing?
How you doing? I
Hey,
appreciate you for letting me up, and I do want to, be a grown adult and say I
Okay.
humbly do apologize for acting like a park ape on your
Well, thank you, Hershey. Hershey. Something must
That's
be
about
wrong with the
that. Can you
I
hear
think
Wi-Fi.
me?
that's StreamYard. I think that's StreamYard going
No,
out.
It
can you
could
hear
be
me?
stream, y'all. Absolutely.
Can you
Hershey.
hear me?
Okay, I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Please forgive me. I accidentally pushed the button on the side of my phone. But
Oh, no
again,
problem.
I truly do apologize for acting like a park
Well,
ape
well,
on your
thank
panel. So
you.
I
That's
do gratefully
thank you.
appreciate you for letting me on your panel.
No
Okay.
problem. What you want to say? Go ahead,
I want
speak.
to say, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Max Boogie, hey Grill.
Hey, Miss Hershey.
Wait a minute, Miss Olivia, you missed it earlier. Max was cussing Pizarro out and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah.
I wanted to tell you, Max, that I need for you to do me a favor. I need for
What is
you
it?
I need for you when you get time. It don't got to be today. It don't have to be tomorrow. But when you get time, make sure you purchase yourself. Wait,
Oh,
Mr. Lilman. Thank you.
I don't need no Mike
Thank you.
Hershey.
Thank you so
I don't
much.
need a
Thank
Mike
you.
Hershey. I don't got no I don't need no Mike Hershey. I got a loud device at home. I just wasn't at home. That's all.
No, okay. So okay, that's what I was going to tell you because you had your foot you had your size 7 foot on her
But
jugular.
also, Pastor could have turned my mic up from the back. I can't turn it up here.
I know, and plus you was outside and stuff like that. But you got to understand that's why it took her a minute to come up because she was
Yeah, cause
gathering she was
yeah,
gathering her mic. Yeah, you got to peep it.
no. She peeped it. No, she peeped that my mic was low. She wasn't gathering her mic. She keep that mic close to her. She keep that mic
Right,
close to her.
right. But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, Max. You was outside. So you couldn't get your equipment because you outside. You on your phone, so it's not like you could be screaming like her to get in her. You understand what I'm saying? To get up in her like the way you wanted to, because you outside in public. You understand what I'm saying? So you knew what it was. You said, look, listen, I gotta drop down because I gotta go to work, something that you don't do. So she in the bathroom. Listen. She in the bathroom screaming like a buffoon fool. Only thing you hear is the echo. I'm cracking up. I'm like, yo, this girl is crazy. Anyway, make a long story short, you did good. I'm gonna speak on Lolo.
Yeah,
Miss Olivia, you hit
I'm gonna
me.
go live later. I'm gonna go live later and tell her I bitch a new asshole anyway again. But my thing is with that mic shit, I would never waste my money. Listen, Miss Hershey, all I buy is reefer and wigs and pay my motherfucking bills and take care of my kids. I wish the fuck I would buy a mic to talk to you
Look,
motherfuckers on
Max,
here,
Max, Max.
baby.
I need for
I'd rather go see the weed man before I
Max.
come talk to these
I hear
stupid
you,
ass
Max. But I
bitches.
need for you to pause. Miss Olivia, can you hear me for a second, Miss Olivia?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Listen, so Max, Miss Olivia, I was at I was listening to Lemon Live.
Y'all
So
please hit the like
sassy,
button. I'm sorry. Go
so
ahead.
sassy, so sassy was helping them get the tickets and stuff like that for the event.
Uh huh.
I'm just coming in. The
Mm-hmm.
only what pissed me off the way Sassy was talking to Lolo.
Oh.
So I didn't type in the chat. I'm listening. So
Mm-hmm.
when Lolo was saying something, Sassy was telling her like, I know you. I don't need for you to say nothing. Calm down. But
Oh.
see, so that's pissed me off. So
Yeah.
I typed in the chat and said, Lolo, you got to put your foot down because you have kids. You don't even allow your kids to talk to you like that.
Yeah.
Facts.
And
That's
I'll
why
be
I don't like Nika.
excuse my language, Miss Olivia, but I'll be damned to have a girl that's younger than me, and I don't even allow my kids to talk to me like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And she got to take over
Yeah,
And
and
that
I
would
say
spirit.
piss
that
She
me
all the
off
always
with
think she
time.
running
Lolo.
something.
Yeah, I say that all the time. I always tell y'all, I don't care.
I don't even play that. I don't even let my
All
damn
y'all older
son
ladies,
talk to me like that.
all y'all
And
older
I
ladies
be
who probably think
damned
y'all
to
catching
have
the body
another
of me,
bitch talk to
you're
me
gonna
like
just have
that.
to catch it. Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel
Woo!
like if I get into it with you or Miss Olivia, y'all gonna get ignored
And
because
let me tell you
I
something.
wasn't raised like that to argue
Lolo
with
better
no older
go.
people.
She better go. And let me tell you why Lolo better keep her foot on the gas. She better confront Sassy face to face. Don't you ever talk to me the fuck like that. Cause I
And
got
she should have
No,
stopped
son.
her in her
Lolo
tracks.
not gonna do that. She's
That's what
so
Hershey
sweet.
would have. That's what Hershey would do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lolo's so
That's what
sweet.
the fuck Hershey would do. Fuck all that. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. I mean, first of all, Sassy, you wasn't even invited. You invited yourself.
Yeah.
Hello,
And then she
somebody.
want to run something.
Then you want to run the shit and tell me I'm not obligated to talk. Bitch, I was on this page before you came back.
Exactly.
You see
I
what I
agree
said,
with
Listen,
that.
Hershey? I said,
it's
get
a lot of
down, just
shit. And see,
leave.
Lemon, and I blame Lemon because Lemon letting Sassy kick in the door and run his goddamn event. And that's what I don't
Earning
understand
talent.
about Lemon.
But she
That
doing that
takeover
because
spirit.
that's a stab at Lemon. That's a jab at Lemon because they pretty much trying to say Lemon don't have
It
the
is.
right the mental capacity to conduct a trip, let alone plan one.
That's
That's
what
why she
Sassy's
jumped up
saying.
there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's why when she was up there, you seen what I wrote in that chat, Hershey. I said, just get the fuck down, damn.
Hello?
Yep,
Child,
yep. Cause
listen.
but Lemon don't
Let
see
me
that.
say
Lemon
this.
want them to be
Wait a
a
minute.
part of it so bad. He just don't see that.
And let me tell you what Lemon should have been peeping from a mile away. I think Treecy was plotting. I think Treecy had a plot. And let me tell you why I say that. Because the way Lemon was talking to her over the week. So
Mm.
many days he was talking to her real nasty, right? Remember when Ness confronted her and asked her, Ness confronted Treecy, was like, damn, Treecy, you know what happened to your back? What happened to you? Like, what happened to your backbone? Like saying, like, girl, where you at? You let him talk to you like this. Like, we remember old Treecy, you'll cut somebody out. Now it's like you don't even have a backbone. I said, oh yeah. Now Treecy starting to see it and stuff like that. I don't know who this guy she messing with, but now the girl done lost her mind. It's like she dickmatized.
I told you, Miss O. I told you, Treecy got a man. Miss O didn't believe me when I said the lady got a man.
Well, yeah, I know she said she had a band. No, I heard her say that. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's got to be a broke ass nigga. You know, if you know if she doing all this begging and
Wait a
they
minute,
don't live in the
she
same
doing
state,
more.
right?
She doing more than begging, Miss Olivia. Now catch this. She told Lemon that Lemon, see, this is where Lemon kind of, see, I give Lemon the side eye, like, are you on the spectrum?
Mm.
Because, see, let me tell you why I say this. Because why the fuck would you give her 250 and you the one that said that you paying for the trip? If you saying that the fuck you paying for the goddamn trip, why the fuck is you giving her 250?
But Hershey, did you also hear when Sassy was like for Lolo, it's the money she got
Hold
for
on, Max
Lolo?
Boogie.
She was gonna book
Hold on,
Lolo ticket.
Max.
Like, why they can't book their
Max.
own ticket?
Max. If the fuck I'm paying for a goddamn trip, what the fuck am I giving Treecy 250 for? Bitch, I'm paying for your trip. You don't get a motherfucking dime. Because I'm paying for it off of
But
my
the
dime.
trip, what the two
So
fifty
Hershey, the
for the
250
trip?
was for the flight.
The
It was for the
250 was
flight.
for
It
the
was for a
goddamn
flight.
trip.
Yeah, it
So
was
why
for
the
a
fuck
flight.
is Lemon giving her 250?
For the trip,
Cause he said he was paying for her flight, so that's why
right?
he sent her the 250. But like I said, Lemon could have booked. Lemon, if you was gonna be sending money and
Lemon could
doing
have
all
booked
that,
it
you
off
should have
of
booked his
he could
flight.
have booked it. He
Absolutely.
could have booked it. Now you just got burnt. She pocketed your motherfucking money. You
Cause
just
see
got
what she
burnt. And she played in your face and said,
said,
oh, wait a
she
minute. She played in his motherfucking
yeah,
face and said, listen, Max, she played in his motherfucking face and said, thank you. Now I'm not going to your motherfucking event and I'm paying for my boyfriend Uber when he come to see me. I said, my God, got that motherfucker.
so she pretty much had
She
that shit
already had a
already up in the
motherfucking
tuck.
plan. She already had a fucking plan. And
Yeah,
told the
that's
motherfucker, look,
crazy.
listen, she started getting members. Wait a minute, she started getting motherfuckers coming over there. You know how when they start doing memberships and stuff like that.
The
She
gift
had
and the
like
membership.
400 people in there. She said, y'all can, everybody that's in here, y'all can send me $1.
Bitch,
But
I
you
wish
talk
I
about you
was.
working and you got a man. Child, make it make sense. I just don't understand it. Why would you give her 250, but you paying for
But I felt like
her?
I felt
What?
But I feel the
Then
same way about the
wait a minute,
situation
hold on,
with Lolo
Max.
ticket.
But
Why
wait a
does
minute,
he
Max,
get
Hershey,
deja
give her
vu
Max.
time,
all over
Hershey.
again?
Wait a minute, Miss
Hold
Olivia, I
up,
gotta
Hershey,
leave. Wait a minute, Miss
Hershey,
Olivia, I
Hershey.
gotta
Hold up
leave.
a minute,
Wait a minute,
Hershey.
I gotta leave.
Okay,
Max,
all
tell me
right.
if this don't Max, tell me if this don't make no sense. Why the fuck is you paying for Sassy and Treecy? You know who should have got the fucking suite? Lolo. Because during that shit that was going on with
Lolo,
Shaquem,
cause she be up there.
Lolo stood by your fucking side. Treecy just came in because Treecy was trying to
Absolutely.
be, she was trying to act like she was trying to take over Ness fucking spot. Y'all
She
have a good
was.
motherfucking day. Y'all don't see the
Okay.
plot? I do. She ain't even want Ness to fucking go.
Mm.
Treecy was hating.
You bargain, Max. We can't hardly hear you, baby.
But you know what, Lemon? For some reason, I said
Uh-oh, she'll come back. Hershey.
Miss Olivia.
Yeah, you bring up some good points, though.
Miss Olivia,
Yeah,
it makes a lot. Miss Olivia, it makes a lot of sense. That's like for
yeah,
say for
do.
a primary example, you say Hershey, I'm gonna pay for your ticket.
Right.
Hold on, and you send me 250, right? Why are you
Mm-hmm.
sending me money? You paying for my damn ticket. I don't get a goddamn dime out of that. Because it's coming off your dime. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't touch none of it. Now, if I want
Yeah.
to act like a park ape and if I want to act like a fool, you can cancel that anytime,
Yeah.
right? Because you got the confirmation of it and all that.
Right. So
Why
you
the fuck is
saying
why
that
did
she was
Tracy
really
get
just
two?
trying to get him after 250, hurry up, get the 250 out of him.
I
So
think
she
Tracy did that. I think Tracy did that as a plot.
mm, it makes
Absolutely.
sense. I
Hold
get
on,
it.
it get better than that. After that went down, Lemon took his moderator stick.
Mm-hmm.
See, Lemon took his moderator stick from Miss Nika.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy and Miss Nika is cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Lemon was over there talking about Miss Nika like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy was over there.
I
Mm-hmm.
got you. I got you.
Oh,
I
okay, you
got
get where
you.
I'm going?
I
Okay.
get where you're going with it. I do. I do. I get it. Like for
And then
real.
Lemon started smelling his ass and started talking to Tracy like ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon. See, Lemon.
Matt,
People was telling Lemon to cool down,
wait a
slow it down.
minute.
You
Is
start to get.
this you? Wait, hold up. Is this you, Max?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go on mute. I'm listening to y'all.
Okay. Go ahead, Max.
I forgot what did she ask? She asked me something, and
What
I
she
got
was
kicked
saying
out.
was she believed that what she was saying was she believed that Treecy hurried up and got that 250 out the limit. You know, she was, like running game. You
Rushing
know
them.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Who's to say that she didn't already had this plan? Just like I felt like, why do Sassy need to book a flight for Lolo? Lolo booked her own flight to go to Vegas. I don't think she
Mm,
needs help. So when whoever gave up the money, talent, whoever, she was like, yeah, send it to me. Why? You did that bullshit to chat rep. I don't feel like they should have sent you a bitch ass thing.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that that's the truth. I agree with that because the same way she over there trying to run low, low, and all the rest of them, that's the same way she did chat rep, like you said, and that shit blew up in her face. And now she over there trying it with Lemon again. Like her and Talent, they
She
love to swarm around people that they think is stupid or less than them. But don't nobody
yes,
need your help, bitch. They got it.
at all. At all. That made me feel like she feel like Miss Lolo slow or something. Like Lolo
Yeah.
can't like what you mean? This lady could book her own flight. But in the
Mm-hmm.
same breath, too, Lemon should have called around to those different airlines and asked,
Mm-hmm.
is there like a group discount? He
She
could
didn't
have booked all their
understand why he
flights.
didn't do that. I
And,
thought he
and
was
I
gonna do
also feel
that.
like this too, Miss. I also felt like, oh, y'all ain't got no issue with each other like that. I thought the Airbnb would have been a dope ass idea, and it would have saved a lot of motherfucking money. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
9 bedroom Airbnb. I said no. They want to do what it is, Lemon. They trying to bleed you, baby. They could have
Yeah.
all took their raggedy asses to that Airbnb because that was a nice Airbnb. But they want to bleed you because guess what? You might be thinking you making this trip of content for you, but they're gonna make you out of content off of your trip. That's what
Well,
this is.
I heard Lolo talking about the Airbnb, and I thought that was a good idea as well. Now,
Yeah,
Ronnie
me
Howard
too.
said, child, it was sassy idea to go on and get the tickets, not Treacy. I mean, yeah, I mean, and I believe that too. But Treacy also hurry up and want that money. She did hurry up and want that 250. Maybe she felt like Lemon wasn't gonna pay. Maybe she wanted it for other reasons. For whatever reason, she went on and got that 250 out of him. I know that. So I understand what Hershey is saying too, and I understand what Max is saying. I'm not disagreeing with anything because it's all hell. I don't know what's inside nobody's brain. You know what I mean? Kind of me said, right? Does Lolo not know how to choose what flight to book? That was crazy because she booked her own flight the first time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who the fuck Sassy thinks she is. You know what I mean? So that's a good point that the girls is making up here as well. Cause who the fuck are you, Sassy? She know how to book a flight. Like
Yeah,
she
I
the only
think
one get
Sassy.
on the motherfucking plane.
And then too, I think Sassy and Talent, I guess they feel like, they just so bougie. But if y'all so bougie, riddle me this. Why y'all sitting around people that don't, if y'all feel like not on y'all level, do it make y'all
Exact.
feel like y'all doing something better? Or do it make you feel good to sit around people that you think
Yeah, they've been
you're
doing it for
higher
years.
than? Because
They've
it's
been doing
very,
it for
very
years.
disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yep.
I'm not going to sit around people that I feel like I'm better than if I'm thinking with
Mm-hmm.
that type of mind frame.
Mm-hmm. They've been doing it for years. Absolutely, yeah. But that say something. It say more about them than the people they trying to look
And
down
that's why
on.
I
Do you see
feel
what I'm
like they
saying?
gravitate to us. That's why I feel like Fallon gravitates to a lot of people that he feel don't have or never experienced certain things or will never.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't even want that motherfucker around me, be my friend,
Mm-mm. You
send me
see
a
how he
bitch ass
played them
thing
in
because
Vegas, Max, with the
yep,
caviar?
yep. That's why he ordered that shit because he knew y'all wasn't
Yeah.
gonna like it. Cause why you picking out my food, nigga? I could read.
Yeah,
I could
that
pick out my
was,
own shit.
then plus two, the nigga didn't wanna. He still could have took them to a buffet or something. Talking about that they was late for dinner, nigga. You still could have took them to a buffet or something. I don't think you had the money to pay for them to get no like whole dinner or no buffet or nothing. You know what I mean? So you're gonna
He
try to get
probably
them
had a
some cheap
coupon for
ass
that.
caviar.
Yeah, he probably has a coupon. Probably wasn't even cheap. He probably had a damn coupon or a goddamn voucher for
Mm,
that damn meal. Y'all would never know.
exactly, exactly,
He probably had some
exactly.
credit on the board with that restaurant or something. Y'all would never know.
Mm-hmm.
He probably did a got some food and told them people that shit was nasty and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything. You right about that. I don't like I said, like if he really wanted to do something for me, he would have took him to a buffet or something, whether it was late or not. You
Baby,
know
he
what I
couldn't bring his
mean?
boot licking ass nowhere near me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Say you wanna be motherfucking Tom Hanks ass somewhere away from me. Why you wanna sit with the
Mm-hmm.
niggas?
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
them the same motherfuckers they mama was feeding them that pet milk to eat their cereal with. These be the
Okay.
same motherfuckers mama had to put pot of water to make milk, okay, inside the
Hmm.
powder, baby. These be the same
Exactly.
motherfuckers mama had you knocking on the neighbors' doors for sugar and shit. Now you want to get your
Mm-hmm.
black ass on here because you got a little piece of job that to take care of yourself now because you ain't gonna let that little piece of gig go because you're tired. You don't want to go back to where you used to go back because you wouldn't know how to handle it. You wouldn't know how to
Exactly.
handle it. So you
Exactly.
got to put on this facade like you doing higher than and got so much better than. Baby, I'm not fucking impressed. I'm
Yeah.
not impressed.
Not impressed. Now, like I said, if you gotta talk, you gotta act like it, and you gotta say it, then you ain't it. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but they've been doing that for years.
Yeah,
But
I ain't
they
never cared for
love to
that
get with
man. When he was sitting
motherfuckers.
up there talking to Yaya like he was crazy that day, that super made me not like him. He ain't
Yeah.
never did shit to me. But
But
one thing about my spirit guy, it never leads me into the wrong fucking direction. When I say I don't like a
mm-hmm.
motherfucker, I'm
And
usually right.
let me tell you why I stopped typing in. I'm sorry to cut y'all off. Let me tell you
Go
another
ahead.
reason why I fell back. You know, he made me a moderator. And on my phone that I'm talking to y'all on, this the phone that I moderate on. I never typed in his chat. Let me tell you, and I was gonna do it. One day I came in his chat, right? And before I type in his chat, I like to see what he's talking about. This one time, it was just like last week, and Lady Snoop was on the panel. And it was just him and Lady Snoop. So Lady Snoop was talking to him. She wasn't talking to him nasty and she wasn't saying anything disrespectful. He took the conversation up to another level. And he said something about yeah, like the way somebody was going urinate in your mouth.
what? What?
Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah, I remember that. I
Do
remember
you
that.
remember
I
that?
forgot.
Oh, you
Sha
talking
Kim
about
told her that.
talent? Was it
Wait a
No, she
talent?
minute.
talking
When
about
I heard
lemon.
that, it put a bad taste in
Oh,
my mouth.
Yeah, Sha
I
Kim had
said
said
he
that to
wouldn't
her.
want nobody talking to his mother like that. When I heard
oh,
him tell her that, if I was Lady Snoop, I would never go back over there. That shows that Lemon don't have any respect, not just for a woman. Not he probably talk like I don't know, but I didn't like that. Like it's levels to things. That's not you don't play like that because I never heard Lady Snoop disrespect him like that.
Yeah,
You
Lady
don't talk
Snoop
about
not
you want to
disrespectful.
urinate in a woman's mouth because you don't want no
oh my
man saying that to
God.
your mother or your sister or not to your little niece. Like, come on, bro, come on. You have girls. You have a mother. So when you a man, and if you have a mother and a sister and a niece, you don't carry yourself like that because you don't want no man talking like that to your mother, your sister,
I
your
agree.
niece.
I agree
So
with
I
that.
just fell back at times with Lemon. And as I'm just saying, the sisters, y'all, as the moderators, sometimes y'all got to check him because I mean, because
Oh,
if he could
Hershey,
talk
I
like that, if
did.
he
I
could talk like
did.
that to them, what you think he could say
He
to
told.
y'all?
Oh, I definitely got up in that ass and cracked it one day.
Hell no!
He tried to tell me to shut up. I said, hold up, swole
Ooh,
up.
You can take
You
this
don't.
goddamn
I
moderator
said,
sick
you
because
don't
it's
talk
not
to
like
me
you
like
paying
that.
me.
These bitches sit over here and let you play in they face like that, baby.
I
I'll
don't
be
even
damned
allow
because
that
I
shit
was
in my
raised with a
real life.
man
You're
in the
not gonna
house.
talk to me to fuck like that. Take that motherfucking shit and stick it up your goddamn ass. Cause it's not like you
Hershey,
paying
can
me,
you hear
motherfucker.
Max? Can you hear Max? Can you hear
No, Miss
Max?
Olivia, Miss Olivia, if you would have been in there and if you
Oh,
would have just sat and listened to that type of vulgar
yeah. Well,
and
yeah, no,
telling her I would urinate, I never heard
yeah,
no man say that. That's
I don't
some
fool
gutter
with him
trash
like that.
shit. And you
Yeah,
got a
no,
mother
I
and a
feel
sister
like
to me.
no, wait, I feel like he a He-Man black woman hater, just like Talon and all the rest of them. But no, I don't go around them because I don't have that. You're not finna talk to me like that, you know. But I don't know what they be thinking. I don't know. I don't understand the mentality. But ain't none of these motherfuckers talking to me like that.
When he was over there at Sir Kane, he wasn't like that. Lemon was a sweetheart. He was very low
Mm-hmm.
key. The ladies' man, he was real low key. Since I don't know where he been at over the years, it's like it feels like he was like in a facility, like he had a mental breakdown or something like that. Because it just seems like he's not that limit when he was with Sir
Well,
Kane.
see, that's not the point. Let me answer Ronnie Howard. Ronnie Howard said, "Y'all women want men to respect y'all, but get on here disrespecting y'all own self." Now see. Let me tell you something about me, Ronnie Howard. I started out over there arguing with the manosphere in the old black sector, right? So on the internet, when it comes to the internet, for me, all things is equal, right? So you ain't got to respect me, just like I ain't got to respect you. But if you disrespect me, I'm gonna fucking disrespect you even worse. Okay, now that go for a man or a motherfucking woman. Now, but as far as a motherfucker going too far, I don't agree with these he-man black woman haters. I don't give a fuck if I'm arguing back with a woman or not, because women are very catty. So just because we disrespecting each other, that means a man can come over here and say,
And
I'm gonna
chime
do
in.
this, I'm gonna urinate in your mouth. No, that's out of order. That's overboard because a man, he should have more respect for himself not to go that far with a woman. You got men over here that argue better than women do. And Lemon is motherfucking one of them. But he don't give that same smoke
But
to other
the
men.
person that it was Shakim who told Snoop that he had pee in her mouth.
Well, I mean,
That's who.
he been black woman hater too. I mean, they come
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
who
This
said
sector is
was it
predominantly black woman. And
But
these
even
women,
if it was
they wait a
Shakim that
minute. Let
said
me
that,
finish. Let
I'm
me
sorry.
finish. Let
I'm
me
sorry.
finish. Let me finish. Now I have to blame some of these women too because they go for that shit. They will help. I sit up and in binaries chat. I seen them women egging binary on when they was talking about Sassy. Now Sassy is a flawed ass bitch, but binary he man black woman hater, and y'all ain't got to big him up for talking about another black woman. So now I
exactly.
understand Running Heaven when he say, you know what I mean, blah 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 about the disrespect or whatever up to a point. It don't matter if I'm arguing with our women. That don't give you a right to come in here and say you want to do this in my motherfucking mouth. Cause that's a little bit too much. That's showing me that you hate me for real, which I already motherfucking know you do. So I gotta cuss your motherfucking ass out. Now, like I said, for me, I cuss out the niggas and I cuss out the bitches. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It's
Me
all
either.
equal for me. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me
Respect
and
me.
think I'm not gonna disrespect your motherfucking ass back. See, I'm not some of these women around here that go for that shit. I don't cower to
Yeah,
no
that's true.
goddamn man.
That's
Okay?
that's true. That's true, Ronnie. They do, and that's why they get in this side of lemon that they're getting. Because I sat back and watched them
Well, they
for
call
months.
lemon. Let me read it. Then they call
Yeah,
lemon all kind of
yeah, that's
yags, and it
common.
took him a long time to get back, which is ass. Now they are
I agree.
victims. Well, lemon act like he a victim too. He ain't no
But
motherfucking victim. Just like they ain't
I
no
agree with
victim.
Ronnie.
Wait a minute. That's why I said it's fair exchange, no robbery. Okay. If you can give it, you ought to be able to take it. So yeah, they calling them yags and shit because of what the fuck he called him. And then he is a yag in my opinion. You pulled Shaquem out the closet trying to cover for yourself. He not a motherfucking victim.
But
Okay,
Shakim was
Ronnie.
been out the
Okay,
closet.
well, Ronnie, I didn't even know you was a woman talking like that, baby. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a man if you're not a man. But like I said, I disagree. Now, for me, I'm different. Like I give it to a man or a woman. I'm not never taking no man's side when he being fucking disrespectful. And I know he a he man black woman hater, and that may be because I'm used to arguing with men like the manosphere. But I can feel when a motherfucker is a he-man black woman hater. And maybe some of these women can't, especially black women. We are raised, some of us are raised to take a whole, ancestrally. Even it's in our blood to try to protect the black man for a lot of women, but they ain't got to motherfucking take advantage of it. You ain't got to take for. I don't have to talk about. I don't have to talk crazy to no man in my real life, okay? Because they are men that was raised not to disrespect women. But on here, you dealing with a whole bunch of ignorant pussy ass motherfucking niggas that deserve to be disrespected. So fuck all of them. You know, as far as I'm concerned, everybody know how I feel. Okay, if you're a he-man black woman hater, you just a he-man motherfucking black woman hater. Period. Now, believe it or not, and that's just how it is. Lemon don't act like a he act like a victim to me. He treated them like they treated him. True, if you dish it, you know what? That's all I'm trying to say. For me, if I
But
can
see,
dish it, I can motherfucking take it. I'd have been called everything, including a child of God. Okay, in the
what
black
I think,
manosphere as well as over here. But guess what? I can dish it and I can motherfucking take it. Cause I bet you bottom dollar you'll get them niggas again in their feelings before I get in motherfucking mine. You know
that's a
why?
fact.
Cause I ain't got that motherfucking complex that they got. Okay, it ain't my fault cause you feel less than. It ain't my fault cause you let the system emasculate you. Okay? Now that's how I feel about it. Now whether it's in the beef sector or in the old black sector or in a ministry or wherever they come from, if you come for me, I'm coming for motherfucking you.
So
And
Miss
that's why
O,
they don't like the motherfucking Oracle. And it is what the fuck it is. And no, ain't no victims on here. We are all adults. We are all the participants. Now, I do agree. If you did it, you ought to be able to take it. So if they calling him a gag and he starts saying all this, that, and the other, they need to come at him even harder. It like his mammy come at him. Okay? That's his complex. But that's an issue. That's a personal issue. Okay?
so Miss O, what I think Ronnie is trying to tell you is that it's been times where Lemon embrace them, and he don't even be coming at them crazy, but they'll be all in the chat, or they'll go to their lives and be calling him all kind of gags and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, Lemon should have nipped that. I agree with you 100%, Ronnie, but Lemon should have nipped that shit in the bud, and it probably wouldn't be as bad as it is. Because if he sitting there letting them say it, like, it's really no point of bringing. I done said something to him about it, like, why do these bitches still got wrenches over here and still playing? Because you see, audio told him somebody, I don't know who the hell it was, but he said your mods in your chat disrespecting you. Who he snatched that person wrench so fast, but let it come to Pizza or Ness or anybody that he feel
Well,
like got
he
better more
snatched King
seniority over
Coyote's
him.
chat. He snatched. Well, why did he? Okay,
So
why did he
okay, so I
snatch
was there
King
when he snatched.
Coyote's wrench before he
I don't know
snatched
why
some
I
of the
don't know why
women?
he snatched his wrench, but the thing is
Mm-hmm.
with Kaios always talking shit to Lemon. He's always, so I didn't understand why did he
Mm-hmm.
snatch his wrench that day? Because this is nothing new to you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and he a man. So I didn't
Well, it's
understand that.
nothing new. It's nothing new to for Lemon when them women talking crazy to him, and it ain't nothing new for them women when he talking crazy to them. See, they
True.
both are disrespecting each other. I'm not taking nobody's side. They both are disrespecting each other. So it ain't no victims, in my opinion. If you gonna let a motherfucker treat you any kind of way, then a motherfucker is gonna treat you any kind of motherfucking way. Now I don't give a
and
fuck
and
if it's a
and
male or a female. If you
correct.
talking crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy to you. I don't give a fuck.
And you know what, Miss Olivia, I said that a few weeks ago on Jay Wilson panel. I said, who said that the comment in your chat? You said Ronnie Howard
Uh huh.
had said Ronnie Howard had said, the woman allows it. Am I correct? You said Ronnie
Yeah.
Howard
Uh
said
huh.
something about
Yeah.
Ronnie Howard. I totally disagree with that, and this is her she talking because I don't allow that shit in my real life because I don't conduct myself like that.
I don't have to. I don't have to worry about it in my
I
real
don't.
life. I'm
And let me
not
say that
disrespected.
let me just say that one more time. I don't conduct
Hmm.
myself like that.
Right.
Now, when you hear a man talking as such to a woman, he have mama issues or he have issues within. That's
Yeah.
a personal childhood issue going on with him,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
sometimes you got to step back. Sometimes you got to step back and you could just hear it, as the person rambling,
Mhm.
drinking and, what else? What else? Just
Mhm.
anything. And
Mhm.
sometimes you got to say, this person going through something. Yesterday, when Brianna came back, Brianna haven't been back on here excuse me, in a while. She came back. I listened to her. She came back, put the nail in the coffin. Brianna said, I'm not going to argue with Lemon. She said, what Lemon need is counseling. She said, a AA meeting. She said, that's what he need. He said,
Mhm.
Brianna said, and what's
But
crazy
see,
is, wait, hold on. What Brianna had said was, he around everybody, and not one person had said, you need to go and make a meeting and get help. That's
Because they
exactly
like
what
a
Brianna
train
said.
wreck. Everybody like a train wreck around here. Honestly, whoever's the biggest train wreck at the time, that's the person that's gonna get the most numbers. So that's what that is about. But YouTube is not therapy. It don't
No, it's not.
matter. How angry you are with your mama or for whatever reason, whether it's childhood trauma, they go for a man or a woman. YouTube is
Mhm.
not therapy. Okay, you
Do
coming
you
over
remember?
here, you
Do you remember Lemon? Sorry, Miss Olivia. Do you remember Lemon back in the day when he was over there at Avatar Nation with Sir Kang? Do you remember Lemon back then, Miss Olivia?
I mean, what I remember is Sir King, making Lemon his, co-host. He had
Mm-hmm.
Lemon merch and all of this and all of that, and
Yeah.
I guess Lemon wasn't as vocal because I really didn't ever pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to. Well, I didn't go to his channel a lot. I'm not lying, and
Mm-hmm.
so. But the only thing I remember about Lemon was he was the co-star to the point to where people like Lemon more than they like Sir King
And he
to
was
the point to
very
where Sir
humble.
King had lemon merch. You know
He
what I
was
mean? I
very,
remember
very
that.
humble. He was very
Okay.
humble. He
Okay.
was laid back. He was very entertaining.
Mhm.
And if Sir Kane could put up some of them old videos and some of his old throwback videos and stuff like that,
Mhm. Mhm.
you probably got to be a member probably. But if you go back and
Mhm.
just sit back and just you get some time or whatever, watch some of them and look at then and look at now. It seems
Mhm.
like Lemon. Look, if you sit back, if you got a brain, you can say, yeah,
Mhm.
this not that. Something
Mhm.
really had happened during the time that from when he was on here from Avatar Nation to the time that he took off for being on here.
Mhm.
So he
Mhm.
started building his channel. Now you can see something really had happened. You understand
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And he did say
Mhm.
he had lost his brother. Now he probably had a mental breakdown or something like that, probably lead him to drinking or something like that, probably mess him up mentally or physically or something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
if you can just hear pain and drinking. He's too young to be drinking like this. You understand what
Oh
I'm
yeah, he
saying? So
gonna put
you can just,
himself in the ground early if he don't get
oh
himself some help.
Jesus, yeah. So it's just, yeah. So I ain't his mother, but
Honestly.
like they said, everybody keep pushing the button on the mom and stuff like that. The mom get up, as you can tell, she get up, go to work and stuff like
Right.
that.
He grown.
He is grown, but see, the mom probably like, she don't know what to do. She don't want to lose her son because she lost one son. When you're a parent, you don't want to just throw your child out or
Well,
nothing
I mean,
like
no,
that.
no, 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 no. Wait a minute. Hold up. He a grown ass man. He 30 something years old. He need to be the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah, well,
She
yeah,
done
but
told him to get out. You on here, you gotta, you on top. You getting a good little YouTube check right now. Instead of you giving it out to everybody, trying to make friends and trying to act like you Big Willie. Why you not trying to save up your funds and find you an apartment and find you a job and get your life back
and
on
you know
track?
what? That do make a lot of sense because you on YouTube and you're not putting just yourself in danger. You putting your mother in harm in danger
Well, that
as
lady
well.
is tired. She is
Yes, yeah.
tired.
You
She
don't
got a
put your
right to
mom in
be
danger.
tired.
Right, right,
He
exactly.
is
So,
grown. He is an alcoholic. And she got a
mhm.
right to want him out of her fucking house. He too old.
And they is digging up he's saying this is not his family and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, come on, you know how the way the B sector is. You don't want
He and
that type of,
I'm just well, he clearly in the house with his mama. Cause he done
yeah.
did an interview with the mama, and
Mhm.
then we done heard that lady tell him to get out. I mean, like I'm talking about real life right here. You planning
Mhm.
trips and shit. Why you not planning to get yourself up? Cause you got a good thing going right now. YouTube money don't last forever,
I would have
and
put
so
that
you. If
toward,
I'm just saying, if you on
yeah,
top, why not
yeah.
use this time and these checks to get your shit together? I'm being real. Now I'm not talking
I
about a
would have got me
train
an
wreck.
apartment. I would have got me an
See, you
apartment.
can
You
do
already,
what you want to do in your own
yeah,
shit, and nobody
yeah.
ain't got to tell you to get the fuck out.
And I don't be understanding that people be buying cars before they get an apartment. They rather live with their mom and have a car. I'd rather have an apartment or have a house before I get a vehicle. A vehicle, I can get that last. I'd
Well,
rather
if you
get my
got
own roof.
$20 in cash out, and he is doing good on YouTube right now. I mean, he be on
Yeah.
all fucking night, and he's still getting the cash apps and stuff. You can be bit stacking
Mhm.
your chips, man, to get out.
He could have been child. His
You
first
can
check,
you
he
can
was
be
on.
looking for a job so you can keep paying your rent because YouTube checks don't last forever. You
Mm-mm.
can't get a 401k off of YouTube. This is not a stable source of income. But while you getting it good right now, you know what I mean?
Right.
Try to get yourself together, man. That's all I'm talking about. Fuck this shit. This is bullshit. You a grown up. This
Yeah.
is life or death. Your mama could pass away today. If your mama could pass away today, you gonna lose your place to stay. Then you gonna be fucking homeless. And you on here playing trips and shit? Why nobody ain't telling them that? They're worried about somebody calling them dags and all this and all that. Why nobody ain't telling that train wreck to get itself together? And that ain't even no shade. That's just the truth. You see what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Krista and all of them. Shit, they're not giving this motherfucker good counsel. It don't make no sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Fine to be said exactly, Miss O.
Er-
Say I'm sorry. Go ahead, Max.
I about to say everybody was over there trying to get a roll of quarters out of his ass, and he just not getting it. I
Yeah,
genuinely feel like he not getting that. He don't want to get that. He like the company. He like to have the people around. I don't want them kind of people around me. But I'm different.
right. Nobody,
That's him.
nobody ain't telling him the truth. You know what I mean? Krista, Lolo, none of them. You know,
Well, I
none of
will.
his
Wait a minute.
so-called
I will say.
online buddies. Well, I'm
I,
talking. None of his online buddies ain't telling him the
yeah.
truth. And you
Mhm.
know, even like I heard him say, I don't know who he talking to offline, but I
Mhm.
heard him say that he was talking to Ghetto, and it clearly wants some kind of father figure or some kind of male friend. You know, so why your friend, your at least your online friend, who you talking to on the phone, ain't telling you, man, you know what I mean? You making this money right now, save it up so you can get you somewhere to live, dude. You already got a car, so save up and get your apartment. You know you got your checks going good right now, cause this shit ain't gonna last forever. You know what I mean? Get your shit together. But I don't hear those conversations on this chat, and he probably not having them on the phone. You know, but like I said, I mean, YouTube is YouTube. Ain't nobody your motherfucking friend. Everybody looking for a soundbite, and that's cool. But you ought to be doing it your own self. You grown. You know what you gotta do. I believe in accountability. At the end of the motherfucking day, all bullshit aside, if you making your money right now, take advantage of it. That's why I don't understand why Pazar been on here for years. Cause the bitch so insecure. Bitch, you done gave up on thousands of dollars on YouTube. When you and the trifecta was on top, bitch, you still could be making a good little YouTube check after all this time. But you choosing because you so insecure about yourself and you don't talk so much shit about people, you be volunteering on YouTube. At least Lemon is getting a motherfucking YouTube check. He ain't doing nothing to better himself with it. But I mean, goddamn, at least he getting a damn check. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, I never understood that. And she quick to call somebody. She quick to talk about somebody looks, and I never understood that either. And this is coming from somebody that have black duct tape over their camera. So basically, you
Yeah,
insecure about your looks. So
yeah,
you can't come at nobody even with a camera slip because they still shitting
no,
on you. Because at least they
yeah,
show themselves. You know,
yep,
you can't even show a toe, a pinky toe. You can't
yep,
show a pinky nail. You can't show an eyeball. It's like you know that you are ugly. That's why you have black duct tape on your phone.
yep.
Then she always quick to say she's married. Okay,
I'm
you
saying,
married. Wait a minute. Then she's quick to say she's married. But see, this is what I'm not understanding about that. You married, right? But you got to get on here and beg. If you marry, your husband should make sure your finances is good. Whereas though you don't have to beg nobody for nothing.
yep,
So
that's
what is your
true.
husband good for?
And then if you really got a husband, he ought to feel less than a man that you on her
So you
begging
telling me
like
your
it
husband can't
anyway.
buy you a computer? Brianna bought you a computer. Brianna
My
bought you a
husband lose
computer.
his
You
damn
telling me that
mind
you
behind some
couldn't?
shit like that.
Then she gonna say that she was arguing with Max earlier. Max was like something about her house or whatever. She gonna tell Max to
Mm-hmm.
turn her camera on. Max was like, she a
Shit.
homeowner. She said she a homeowner. This, that, and the third. You know, Pizarro is a whole liar.
That
Then
bitch can't tell
Pizarro,
nobody to turn on their camera for a motherfucking thing because that bitch scared to do it herself, okay?
look, a few months ago, she gonna say her mother was in a hospital. Now she said today, how you know if my mother didn't pass?
Long
Then if her
time ago,
mother,
she said her mama was dead. Long time
mm-hmm.
ago, she did.
She
And then
okay,
all of a sudden, now she taking care of her mama. I know where you going with that. She's a fucking
uh-huh,
the bitch is delusional, and
a
she is
whole
a
liar.
liar. And the bitch
Mm-hmm.
probably homeless, okay, living with somebody or that can't take her goddamn hollering and screaming. You know what I mean? That's why she always in the motherfucking car. And then when she sound like she in the house, and it's so such an echo in there, and I'm like, bitch,
Feeling like she's in the
what are y'all doing?
bathroom.
Sleeping on the ground or something? Cause why is it so goddamn hollow sounding when you on the inside. Like,
And
are you
she had more,
inside of a bathroom at the bus station or
uh-huh.
something?
She get more teeth pulled than anybody I know. She
Child.
got, she got the gums of a senior citizen. Her teeth fall out more than anybody I know. And she quick to talk about somebody's teeth. She
Mm.
talked about everybody's teeth. I promise you, I think that's why she stopped eating crabs, because she was saying that she got to get her, some teeth pulled. This girl probably got a raggedy mouth. I'm trying to tell y'all.
That bitch say she eats so many crabs, she got to be about to what do you call it? Like have too much mercury in her system or some shit. That bitch ain't eating that goddamn many motherfucking crabs. That bitch getting that money for gas money or some money to live off of or whatever the fuck is going on. Okay. And you right, kind to me. You can be anybody on the motherfucking internet. Okay. That's why she a wife and she's a mother and she's a this and that and the other and blah 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 whatever.
I remember
But
she was
look at here,
asking
y'all. I
somebody. I
gotta
remember
get
she was.
off her. I've been on here for 2 hours, child.
Wait,
And
Miss Olivia, let me say this and then I'm gonna jump in. I remember she was in
mm,
Miss Nika chat begging somebody to pay for her daughter flute lessons. I said, "Oh, now you
girl,
begging somebody to pay for your daughter flute lessons,
with
child?
her
Are you
invisible daughter,
crazy?"
her
Yeah,
invisible daughter. And
her
if you in
visible.
public schools, the flute lessons is free.
Have a good day, Miss Olivia. Thank you for letting me
Okay,
up.
okay, bye bye.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming up. All right, Matt.
Yeah, I'm still here, Miss O.
Okay, babe. You got anything to say for I end the
No,
live? And thank you
I
so
can
much for
hop in.
coming up.
No problem. You know I'll come holler at you every chance I get.
I appreciate you. Now,
But
what did you
thanks for
want to
having
say?
me. Oh, I said what I said about Lemon already. I already done
Mm,
told him one time how I felt about that what he got going
Mm-hmm.
on over there. But you can't
Mm-hmm.
tell nobody how to run their platform, so
That's
I
true.
just let it go. I
Yeah,
just let it
I
go.
agree.
It don't
Yeah,
it don't bother
yeah,
me. It
yeah.
bother you more than it bother me.
At the end of the day, you're right. You can't tell somebody how to run their channel. Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely.
Hmm.
But channel is content. If it's content, I'm going to talk about it. And everybody else. But thank you for coming up, babies. I appreciate you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, have a good day, honey. Well, y'all, that was quite interesting. Everybody made some good points, in my opinion. Ronnie Halbert, you made some really good points. Kind to me, everybody made some good points. I really don't, disagree with anybody. You know what I mean? Like some things I disagree with, and some things I don't. But the things I really disagree with, is people are not, y'all know me. Like I look at whether it's on the internet or not. I'm always gonna be thinking about the practical aspect of the situation. No problem, money. Thank you for being so vocal in the chat. Thank you. And then for me in real life, when it comes, cause you we behind avatars and stuff, but at the end of the day, we are real people with real issues. And for me, if you are a grown man and you get these good checks right now from YouTube, why you not trying to build up to get you somewhere to stay? That's all I'm saying. And get you a job so you can be on your own. So you won't have to worry about nobody talking crazy to you in the background. You can be in your own crib. You do what you want to do in your own house. You're 30 something years old. That just don't make sense to me. That's just not computing to me. And that's just how I feel about a child at the end of the day. And as far as anybody else goes, it's not no victims, in my opinion. You know what? We are all are participants in this sector. And if you're gonna talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy to you. I used to say this all the time in the entertainment sector. I am an equal opportunity dragger. And that means whether you are a man or a woman, honey, 18 to 80, okay? I will drag your motherfucking ass, okay? I don't give a damn, okay? Oh, no problem kind to me. That's just how I feel about it. And as far as these he-man black woman haters, uh, I ain't got nothing for them. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing for a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, honey, it's content. It's content. It's content. And I hope y'all enjoyed my theories today. And I'm gonna get out here. I want you guys to enjoy y'all weekend. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. TGIF. You know what I mean? Y'all be safe out there. Watch your back because there's some real stuff we got going on in this world. Some real scandalous stuff going on in this world, okay? And just as hard as y'all look at this stuff on the internet, I hope y'all paying attention to what's going on in the country, especially the government right now, because I'm like, Lord have mercy. It's a lot going on. It's more drama, y'all, going on in this government than it is on the internet. Okay. And it's real drama that affects us all. And everybody need a break from it. That's why I don't mind coming over and talking about this nonsense. Cause child, I can get myself so wrapped up and stressed out over the government and what's going on in the real world to where, child, I need to take a break. Okay, cause stress ain't helping no damn body. Okay, and it ain't changing nothing. All right. But anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Thanks for joining me. If you came in late, please be part of the replay game. Hit that like button on your way out the door. Thank you, Max and Hershey, for coming up and sharing your point of view. Thank you for all of y'all being down in the chat, sharing your point of view. And at the end of the day, I hope that whether you agree with what I said or not, thank you for listening and considering, okay? And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Peace.